how eerie it is, my nigga.
Like that?
That music is super eerie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Can I hear it? Testing, test.
Am I doing the intro or is you doing the intro?
Don't matter.
Welcome back to Def PC, y'all, for another new episode.
What episode?
14.
Episode 14. What up?
You
What the
seem
fuck
so
is-
unsure. I was
Whoa,
like, what happened? I'm like, can you not hear us?
No. I am trying to like make sure all the mic talking in.
All
there.
right. Hey.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. You hear me?
Get a little closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. If you tuck it like this right under.
I don't like you in my ear like that. That's nasty.
So today we have a special guest, and I'm fucking stoked on this shit. And I don't even know how this happened. How this happen?
Well, this is my
What y'all
nigga
talking
first
about?
and foremost.
Hell yeah.
And this dude, we've known each other since I was in 6th grade,
Yeah.
right?
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Way back.
And I appreciate this nigga's perspective on shit. I was like, bro, like you should come on the pod.
Yeah.
Like I
that's
respect
sick.
your intelligence. I respect your perspective. Like you would add, I believe he would add a lot to this conversation. That's
No,
yet to be
I'm
seen.
stoked. I'm stoked.
Early.
Shit, maybe
Mhm.
we can make this into something
the
that's long term.
stage.
Send the
Hey,
stage,
I would love
nigga.
it.
Shit,
I
bro.
mean, come on, son.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, Mr. Fucking Kyle, yo, what's good?
Hey.
Thank you, man.
Hit 'em
Happy
with
to be
it.
here, man. Happy to be here.
That shit was so ass.
Happy to be here.
See, we need like a round of applause. Ooh.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
throw that bitch in.
Can we have like hotkeys and shit?
We actually have a board for that. We just haven't like tried it.
There's a lot of shit we haven't done.
I
Like,
got
we
2 boards in this house right now. We could just
We just.
yeah.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Till then, niggas gotta do their own clap.
Yeah.
Round of applause!
Clap it up, clap it up.
Yeah.
That's real shit though. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Me and this motherfucker, we've been through some shit, man.
Yo.
We've been through some
Yo,
shit. We've seen some
lot.
shit. We've done some
Hey,
shit.
but we all black and highly favored, my
I'm
G.
blessed.
End of the
Blessed
day,
black.
yes,
Fuck
guy.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yo, so I found out something. Fuck this.
Oh, he going
I
in?
found-
Here we
no,
go.
No, I found out something a little disturbing about my grandmother that I didn't know.
Oh shit.
Was a thing. Grams, man. Grams.
Mm-mm-mm.
So I'm over here chilling at her crib. She was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna make dinner. Like, come hang out." I was like, "Yeah, cool." Chilling. All of a sudden, like the Academy Awards thing comes on, and there's the host is Tay Diggs.
That's
All-
random.
Yeah,
That's
right.
fucking random.
Fam, all of a sudden she goes,
Oh shit.
that Tay Diggs. If I had a moment with him, I looked over, I said, Cramps, wait, what the fuck?
You like niggas?
Hey, hey, full disclosure, Grams is a older white Spanish.
Yeah,
lady.
yeah.
Older white.
Older
no,
white
she's
Spanish lady. Polish. Well, Polish.
Polish. Yeah, Grams is Polish through and through. Son.
Hey,
Polish.
I got some good things to say about Polish women, so I respect her.
Wait, what?
Hey, another conversation.
Wait, what are you gonna
Continue.
say about Polish? women?
I said good things.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
watch your fucking
I
mouth.
said good things.
Watch your fucking mouth, nigga.
Look, man, I
Look at
respect
you
your
sassy
grandma.
with the cheetah socks, nigga. I see you with
Know
the
how I
green
go?
underneath. Come on,
Look,
man.
I got another sock under it, so if I get cold at the club,
You get
I'm anemic, bruh.
I think all black people anemic.
Yeah, bro, I need
Low key.
iron.
So before I
Low
wasn't,
key.
right, I used to be hot everywhere I went. But like now, since I lost some weight, like I get cold.
Told you,
so
nigga.
fucking fast.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro, I remember staying the
cold,
night
nigga.
at your crib, bro.
Mm.
Used to have a window open
Oh,
in the wintertime.
That's
In
for
a
mix.
small room, bro. I'm talking the room
Bro.
ain't no more than 8 by 8.
Mixed
Window open,
niggas'
bro.
way
wake
of
up in the,
life.
bro, I wake up in the middle of the night, sniffling,
Bro,
cold.
I swear. My mom told me one thing one time, and I was so pissed off when I was a kid because I was like, Mom, I want to go to the pool. She's like, no, you can't go with the white kids. It's cold today. I'm like, but I want to go to the pool. Like, what does that have to do with anything? She's like, you'll get sick and they won't. I'm like, no. I'm like,
Facts.
and I remember this is the only time that I did some white kid shit. I like hit my head across the door. I'm like, why won't you let me go? And after that, I was like, nah. But yeah, I was literally, I was like,
I fucking hate you, mom.
but she's like, all right. So then, like, the next time I asked to go, I was like, can I go with Grant? Can I please go and swim? She's like, fine, fucking go. So we went and swam, right? I got sick as fuck, bro.
oh,
And
man.
anytime after that, if I ever get my, like, hair wet and walk out and it's cold, I cannot shake getting sick. So I'm like, damn. I thought it was conspiracy. Like, no, she confirmed that shit. Like,
Man, it's the
nigga,
difference,
it's
the difference in
different.
biology, bro. I'm
oh
telling
my
you.
God, bro.
Telling you. We all the same. We all united, but niggas,
Yeah.
we a little different.
Oh my
We
God.
built a little different, bro. That's all I'm saying.
No,
you
I
know?
believe it. Hey, you can push that plant over too if you want to, because I know it's right in your face. My bad.
I don't know what the fuck. It doesn't matter. It digress. We got a great fucking show lined up for you today.
Yo.
Not fucking really. That
COVID.
Hospitality, man. I've been here for no more than 20 minutes. I'm feeling love
Yeah,
already,
don't do
man.
that.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
I'm saying. Come
This
on,
is
you
a
look-
soul
Feeling
brother
love
household,
already.
man. Everything's
Sir.
soul.
Soul brother household. I like
Hell
that.
yeah.
I like that.
Oh yeah.
You come on, you got glasses. You say you got astigmatism. Now explain what the fuck astigmatism.
All right, so anybody that know, nigga, I ain't know what it was. They told me I had astigmatism at first. I said, astigmatism? I said, oh shit, y'all, here it come. I'm about to be blind. I'm about to be fucked up,
Yeah.
colorblind. Something gonna happen. They explained it to me. So when the eye, you got your eye lens, right? It's a little film over your eye. It's supposed to be round, right?
Yeah.
Astigmatism is when it becomes more oval. So for whatever reason, it morphs, it changes. But whatever the reason is, it turns more oval shape, so it's not perfectly circular over your eye. And it
Gotcha.
distorts your vision.
So it's
So
like
you don't see as clear as you should.
yeah, it's like when you're driving and you see the lights, but they like look like stars, kind of.
Yeah, it distorts your vision. So you could have a 20/20 eye, but be
Yeah.
seeing worse than that.
So you need LASIK though.
I could get LASIK,
Yeah.
but the reason I don't want to get LASIK is because some of my older family members have eye troubles, like my granddad. He's almost blind now, and it started because he had cataract surgery when he was like in his 40s, 30s, something like that. But his eye never really healed the right way. And I don't know if it's a genetic thing or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't want to fuck.
I
I don't
feel
want to
that.
fuck around and get a surgery I don't really need, and it causes me more problems. So I just take the stigmatism. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm off the glasses.
That's
I'ma just take the
bro,
stigmatism.
That's like a
just deal
nigga
with
seeing like
stigmatism.
I remember. Did y'all ever watch like I Love New York back in the day?
Of
Oh,
course,
yeah.
Remember
man.
Midget Mac? He was like, "Hey,
Oh
I had
my
seen my uncle drown at a
God.
fucking party one day." He's like, he drowned. He was like, "I don't go in water, bro."
Yeah, bro.
He's like, "I watched my uncle drown at a family reunion. I don't swim, nigga."
Bro, I swear, bro.
Yeah, you learn it. Yeah, why not fuck around?
Oh my
get it? Yeah. Damn, you know what that means though, bro.
What?
You getting old, baby.
God damn
Man,
it.
we getting better. We're not getting
Hey.
old. I haven't.
Ooh, wait,
Bro, look,
hold on,
Yeah,
wait,
nigga.
wait,
The
wait,
finest of wines.
Wait. Pick up that gem you just dropped, King. It's right over there. Go ahead, grab that.
The finest
I'm
of
gonna have to pick this
wines.
back up, man. Bro, we getting better, bro. To be honest, bro, I firmly believe people don't peak. Your 20s, bro, you figuring it out. We figuring it out.
Yeah.
Right now,
Right.
bro.
I feel like how much we're available to, we can't peak now.
No,
Like, unless you really just don't give a fuck about life.
bro, bro. If you're gonna continue, think about it, bro. You better than you was 2 years ago, and better than 2 years ago than you were 2 years prior, right?
Yeah.
Life is a continuous progression, so you constantly reaching towards your peak, in my opinion.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel like, man, this is just the beginning of the journey. You know what I
I
mean?
feel that.
We still elevating.
But you gotta you gotta think. Not everyone, just because you get older, doesn't mean you're still striving towards your peak. It's still
You get new peaks.
working on yourself.
Yeah.
Like not everyone, just because you grown in age and you go 2 years from, like, doesn't mean you're constantly in this state of progression. You know what I mean? So you gotta be a little weary of that. And make sure you stay on the right track.
I was just referring to us.
right.
Us
yeah.
three.
Hey, because we
No.
lit.
We can't
But
speak
everybody-
Yeah, yeah.
for you other niggas.
No,
we can't
exactly,
fail. That's
exactly,
what he's
but-
saying. Shit.
Exactly.
No, I highly agree. And like one thing that like really hit me this week too was the Big Sean thing. Me and Rico kind of texted about it. I don't know if he sent you that, but
No, I should've.
yeah, man, I was sending that to hella people, bro. I put it in the friend group chat, like everybody. Like I sent it to Momo. Like there was so many fucking gems in that shit.
Yeah, and what we're referring
Like-
to is Jay Shetty, who is like a fucking
Guru.
fucking guru. Like,
Hawk,
dude, he wrote author of Think Like a Monk.
Yep.
Which he went to try to go be a monk due to some health circumstances. He couldn't be a monk anymore. He had to leave the ashram. Blah,
You
blah, blah.
pussy, yeah.
He needs
That's what
to-
it
I'll
was.
die.
That's
He's
what
like,
it
you know
was.
what? I need to fall into something.
He's like,
son.
do you
This
see
is-
my eyes? I'm not gonna use these.
like, this is crazy, son. I need to get this nut off. Anyway, So- so he did an episode with Big Sean. He had him on, and there were a lot of gems in that. There was a lot of gems,
Bro,
in that. Big
I
Sean
literally
really
was
talking
hit
that shit.
so heavy so early on. Like I almost cried when I was watching it, man. First one when I was watching it,
Mhm.
he like looked at the camera. I'm like, fuck. Like,
See, I didn't watch it. I
couldn't
just
t-
listened to it.
bro.
Who, Sean looked into the camera?
Yeah, man. And when he was like, you know, like you could be down to your last dollar, ain't got
Yeah.
shit, blah blah blah. He was looking in the camera. He was like, the way that I don't know if I texted you that, but I'm like, no, I was texting Jason. I'm like, the way that his like aura is the equivalent to a Dragon Ball Z character. Like you could literally see him like
Mm.
Super Saiyan.
Mm.
Like the way that he makes you feel, you see that around him. He's like, he's over 9,000. Like, that's how I felt. I'm
Right.
like, God damn it, bro. I'm like, I believe this nigga.
Mm.
Like, you believe in yourself, what he's saying, and you like recalculate, you
Yeah.
know? Turn your inner eye, kind of see what you can do better, or like the things you can gain, and kind of like, you know, like if you were already on a path of that, just like other things you could add to it.
Yeah.
And I think that it was beneficial. I just sent it around, honestly. I sent it to the people that I knew that's kind of been freaking out. Like, I just try to tell them, like, when they ask me, like, why'd you send me this? I'm like, it's somebody from where we're from, and you could remember a similar situation that you were in, and kind of like grasp from that
Yeah,
and see which
relate.
way to walk.
Yeah, you can
know?
relate to it, use it. I think one of
Yeah.
the most powerful things he said in that interview was he said, if you talking to the universe, talking to yourself, talking about, damn, I'm down bad, like
Yeah.
I got no money coming in, like if you were to say that to God or
God,
the universe or
personally,
whoever,
yeah.
like then he would be like, yeah, you know what, you right,
Yep.
you right, you is down bad.
Yeah.
But if you start thinking of like, yo, I got money coming in or I got money on the way,
He's like, yeah, you right.
it
You got
change-
that, boy.
yeah, it changes your mindset towards shit. It kind of gets you to. It was mainly talks about manifesting and meditation and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
just like being
really
like
being one
being
with, like,
one within.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that kind of ties in with you with your whole. You've been on this self growth tip for a minute with the
about it.
Wandering Poet. Talk to me about that.
Oh shit.
If you're on Twitter, follow the Wandering Poet. How do you spell it?
Just wandering poet underscore.
That's it. And he be dropping some shit on there.
Mhm.
So what made you start doing that? Because I'm not gonna lie, that shit is fire, man.
Shit.
Like it?
That shit is
Glad
dope,
you
my
like
G.
it. Glad
I'm
you
kind
like
of mad
it.
I don't use
Glad
Twitter.
you
I
like
know. I didn't know.
That shit is
Shit,
super
I'm trying to hear it.
fire, yo.
Glad you like it, man. I don't know, man. I mean, for me, I think one thing that everybody struggles with a little bit is how do I use what I'm good at to benefit me, but also benefit other people. You know, how can I use
Preach.
my strength to strengthen others?
Hell
you know?
yeah.
So for me, I feel like I've always been good at speaking. I feel like I've always been good at like just intellectual talks about a lot of different topics. People have always told me I was insightful. I gave good advice, stuff like
Can
that.
you move the mic like straight
Oh,
on
yeah,
for you?
yeah,
Yeah, because it wasn't hitting right there.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
There you go.
All right, yeah. So people always told me these things, and it just hit me one day. I was on Twitter. I was seeing like all these accounts that people had all these followers, and they were just speaking about just spiritual things. All right, they was
you
just speaking. All right, I'm new to this. I'm new to this. I ain't done this before,
Yeah,
man.
no, you good. Look,
All right, look.
if that
so
goes smaller, then you know it's not loud enough.
okay,
Yeah.
I'm the top one.
You're the bottom one.
I'm the bottom one.
I just added a new track.
So you
Yeah,
a
I see.
bottom nigga.
I just added a new
Hey,
track.
chill out, bro.
It ain't like that.
Hey, I know we on the pod right now, but chill out, nigga.
Bottom feeders.
Hey, chill out, bro. Chill out, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to have to get no negative energy on the pod.
He's like, I'll swing,
Nah,
man.
but it's all love, man. But I just kind of started on it, bro, and it's been growing. I've gained a lot of followers though, thus far, and still gaining a lot every day. And
That's dope. Though.
I don't know, man. It was just something I did. Like, you just try little things out and see what sticks, and I've liked it so far. But a lot of things I talk about on there is just self-help gems, things that come to my mind, or things I see other places that I just share on there, and people reshare it, and people follow. And ultimately, I want to drop maybe like a self-help ebook or.
That'd be dope.
Or just
what?
or
I
I was
don't know how to write
thinking
like
I was
that.
thinking maybe we one day we launched a pod on there with my followers and just see where it goes from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But
I'll
I'll
actually
actually-
dope.
I'll read y'all
Have a real
something.
combo.
Go
too.
ahead, yeah.
I'm gonna actually read
Go
y'all
ahead, give me
something from here that
Give me
I
something,
put
man.
on there today. Okay,
Mm.
so it says you are worrying about the next part of your life without realizing you are right in the middle of what you used to look forward to.
Mm.
Appreciate how far you've come in the journey and keep moving forward. So think about it, man. A couple years ago, right?
Nigga.
You used to be thinking like, yo,
Oh my god.
man, I wish I was doing this. I can't wait till I'm doing that, right?
Right.
I feel like people get to that point and
Yeah.
people are still worried about what's next. What's next, you don't really appreciate. Man, I manifested what I was speaking about a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Something that came to me today, I put it on there.
No,
So.
I respect that
Yeah.
one.
And that also ties into another thing. I'm rereading a book called The Power of Now, and
I need that
Heard
shit.
of that. I've
I
heard
need
of that.
real
Eckhart
bad.
Tolle, great fucking book. As soon as I'm done, I'll let you get that. And it's just like we constantly, it's the mind constantly has us living. Yeah, hit right.
He's like,
Right
this
here.
is
Yeah,
good.
yeah, hit okay. That hit
Right
good for
here,
you.
man.
Go ahead, nigga. All right. Don't do that, nigga. I'm talking.
He took it straight too.
Go ahead, man.
He
Nigga,
an
don't talk
OG,
about
bro.
us, son. I swear to God.
Oh my
Who
god.
this nigga think he is? Anyway,
He's like, fuck cataracts.
So one of the biggest issues that we have currently is that we let our mind constantly take over and take us to the future or the past, whether to dwell on it or to worry on it, and that's what causes a lot of the anxiety that people have, a lot of the depression that people have, because they're just, well, as soon as I get to this place, I'm gonna be okay, motherfucker. First of all, you don't know that.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
You have everything you ever wanted and still not be happy.
Yeah, or they're constantly
Or be worse.
Yeah, or they're constantly dwelling on past shit. Oh damn,
Yeah.
well, when I said this, like, I wonder how they feel because I said that. It doesn't matter. That shit happened, son. Boom, it's
Mhm.
done.
Yeah.
It's done. It happened. You need to snap out of that type of reality, which is not an easy thing to do. That's not an easy task. Most people live their life in a way of constantly thinking about the future and constantly worrying about the past, and vice versa. Both worry and stressing, right?
Mhm.
But the only thing that matters is right now. Right now. So, like, as we're speaking right now, this is what matters. This is the present.
Yeah.
Are we in trouble? Are we in danger of any sort? No, we're not. We are good. If a lot of people, depending on where you are currently right now in this moment, if you think about it and look around, are you A-okay right now in this moment? Most likely,
course,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that you should be focused on. Now, it's not to say that you shouldn't be concerned with, I don't know, shit you have to get done in a day, but
Yeah.
in terms of like what you should be focusing on is what's right in front of you type shit.
That was one gym. That was my biggest gym from Big Sean, actually. He said, I don't have to do this. Like, oh, I have to go to this fucking interview. I have to go to this podcast. He says, I get to do this interview. I get to
Yeah.
do this podcast. Like, be thankful for the things that you actually were presented. Like, you have all these great things, but like the way that you look about it is as like it's a task that's like ailing you, you know? Rather than taking it as like, I could be working at fucking McDonald's, but I don't want to
Nigga,
do
fuck
that, but
that.
I get to do this.
Nigga,
No,
fuck that. I
I
worked
ain't
at Checkers for 5 years, working in
And it's nothing like that, but it's just like
Trash, man.
seeing the difference of being Big Sean himself
It
and
is.
having the mind that he
No
has,
cap. No cap.
expressing yourself and shit. Like, bro, you get to express yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to, I get to.
Yeah. That's a
We
blessing.
get to do this
Opportunity.
podcast. We have the jobs that we have to be able to get the gas to come here, to fucking pay for the mics, like whatever it is, the littlest thing.
Yeah.
Fucking moving, I get to be here because I moved back. Like all that little shit, you know?
Right.
So it's like I actually get to do that shit because I am lucky. Like, and I think that's one thing that really hit me because in the self-love mantras that I had from like I play that shit in the morning on the way to work. So listening to music. So I'm like, I don't need to hear no bang shit on the way to work. Like when I'm leaving, yeah, like, you know, like defusing shit. But on the way like to work in the mornings, I just have those like mantras and shit. And it just I started repeating like, and I would just say like the things that I was thankful for. And it's like, I'm happy that I don't live with my mom. Like I got here the same week I got back. I stayed with her for 5 days and then I moved in here. I had $75 in my name that like at the end of that, because I had paid all my money that I had to move back here.
Yeah, you had to probably
Right,
get a
right,
deposit.
right.
You had to get here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm good that I have a job that I can go to and I actually like enjoy doing the work
Yeah.
that is not hard on my body, my like stress. You know, it might be sometimes, but
You
like
might hate the shit, but like you know you can
But
do
I'm-
it. You know
yeah,
you can.
but it could be way worse. I could
Yeah.
be having a job that I'm only able to do that not make me enough money. I have the option to say to like work overtime. Like nigga, if I want to fucking do 16 hours, they're not gonna tell me no.
Right.
Like I have the option to make more money if I needed to, if it came down to it. A lot of people don't have that. Some people have jobs. Oh, you only allowed to work this many hours. Like, so I just started saying like, oh, I'm happy I have somewhere that's warm. Like, oh, I'm happy I got like, you know, like
It's
a nice
gratitude,
place to
my
live.
nigga.
That's,
Like,
that's what it's called.
yeah.
That's the exact name for it, practicing gratitude.
exactly. Like,
Practicing gratitude. And I kind of want to touch back on what you were saying
Yeah.
about everyone focuses on the past and the future, but not the now. I think the
Yeah.
reason for that is because the past is fixed, right?
Mhm.
What happened in the past is in the past. So you have more time to meditate on the past. It makes
because
sense
you have
to-
evidence of the past things to recalculate.
Exactly. Future is an idea of what you want to happen.
Mhm.
So you could keep wishing, dreaming, making sense. I think the hardest part about the now is it's harder to make sense of because it's fluid. It's constantly changing day to day. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Assessing something that's fixed versus something that's constantly moving makes it a lot harder to make sense of it, you know?
Yeah.
Because you can have, because think
That's
about it
true.
like this, right? You could have 1 week. You could have, you know, I'm personally one of those people. I don't feel like any day is a bad day. I think any day you wake up is a great day. True.
Because you won the lottery, bro.
truly.
You're alive.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's days
Shut
that
the
are.
fuck up, man.
That's the
No,
realest
for real
shit,
though,
bro.
Bro, listen.
What's
There's
the lottery?
days.
1 in
There's
a
days
million.
where it's like more stuff. You know, there's days where there's less good days, but I don't think any day is a bad day. You know what I mean?
He's like, there might be
Because
something
okay,
next
but look,
day.
I don't know,
but
son.
to-
It
but
be
listen,
some
but
days
listen.
I don't want to get out
All right,
of
but
bed.
you
I be
need
like,
those.
I put
bro.
on that Drake Take Care album and I cried, nigga.
Bro.
Okay, so you want some other shit. But look.
No,
But
I
what
know
I'm
what
saying
you're
is this
saying,
though.
though.
But
Go
what I'm
ahead,
saying
go
is
ahead. My
this
bad, my
though,
bad,
bro.
my bad.
So if you have a week where you have 3 bad days, you consider them a bad day. 3 bad days, 4 good days.
Yeah.
Doesn't that make it harder to figure out where you at with things if you going in the right or wrong direction?
100%.
Sometimes it
I
can.
get that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can.
Okay, I get that.
But even from like the
But you're
self
right.
mantra help that I had, they say like I'm thankful for the good and bad things I had because you can't
Yeah.
like
That's
that
what I was gonna say.
exactly.
You got to practice gratitude. That's what brings it all full circle for sure.
because you have to like what I always say. I even made a YouTube for it because I was gonna start posting like what was it, meditation stuff because there's a way to make money from YouTube posting shit. That's another story.
Oh,
But-
you was gonna do like
But post the
where
stuff
you-
that I
yeah,
actually
know.
agreed with that I liked and post that for other people, and it was called pain to gain. Because I always say that I turn whatever pain that I had into a gain. Like the things that I have went through that I was like, like down on or whatever. Like when I look back on it, I took what I learned as a strength. I'm like, oh, I wouldn't have been able to do this if I didn't go through that. So pain to gain, like that's what I always like definitely try to promote. I believe that. Hell yeah,
That's real, man. That's real, and that's what.
how it
Honestly, this
goes.
world's so crazy. You got to do that, man. You have
It's
to.
fucking
It's
nuts.
crazy
here,
out
son.
there, bro.
Also,
It's
go to
crazy.
fucking therapy. Have you done therapy, my nigga? I'm in
Bro.
therapy. I love that shit, bro. But
Man.
no, okay.
I was trying to
This-
figure out how I could get into it this last week, bro. I've been thinking hard.
Bro, go to, like, you can go to like Talkspace.com. You can like look up, go to
Yeah, but did you say
psychology.
something about the insurance?
Well, it's gonna cost you, my nigga. You
Nigga,
got
I'm gonna
health
be
insurance?
26 at the end of the month. I got it through work, but I don't trust them niggas.
No, bro, you
like,
should. I guarantee it, bro. Just go to Psychology Today, and it jumps up a shit ton of therapists.
the sad part is, I think the only thing holding me back is the fact is my grandma works in HR. I don't want to have to ask her like, well, how do I get therapy? She's gonna, you don't need like, typical
Why
old
you
school black.
You gotta say fuck that.
So
I'm
you don't have
going
no
to.
health. You don't have no health insurance, or you say you.
No,
about to
I
get
do.
off
You
the
do
through
have
work,
health insurance,
and then
but-
I had that one and my dad's. I've had 2 insurances for the longest time.
okay,
Nigga,
yeah.
go to
But,
therapy.
I'm getting rid of my dad's insurance because I'm 26 at the end of the month,
When's your birthday?
March 29th.
March 25th.
Hey, my nigga. That's Colin's birthday, actually.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Colin, I was living with out
Oh,
there.
Colin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout out
look
to
at
my
y'all
nigga.
being 4 days apart. Birthday. Oh, cute. Shut the fuck up.
Ain't you like a
Hey.
Pisces or something, my nigga?
What, nigga? Don't ever disrespect me, homie.
He could
January Capricorn, nigga.
Bro,
Sorry, I
you
come
the
correct.
you the least Capricorn.
Yeah, you a Drake ass nigga. You a
No, I'm-
honorary
I'm the
Pisces. Pisces.
Scorpio.
nigga.
I'm the
Nigga, a
antithesis
Scorpio.
of a fucking.
You a
I'm
Scorpio.
a January Capricorn, nigga.
Or you a
Whatever,
Cancer.
nigga.
I am a Cancer low key.
Oh,
Hey,
that's the
mama,
worst.
I am a Cancer low key.
She just scoot out.
Hey,
am
how's
a
it going?
Cancer
What's up?
Man,
But yeah.
Cancer, bro.
Rico.
I had to twist it again. It was
Pisces
getting loose.
ass nigga. I'm telling you, honorary.
First we getting Pisces, then we getting Scorpio, then we getting Cancer.
Hey,
all
she a
water
Scorpio.
signs.
Pick
all
one,
water
nigga.
signs, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm, a earth
I'm
sign,
fire,
all
boy.
over
Water
the
sign.
go,
I'm
homie.
fire.
Anyway, so this conversation actually is I think it's a proper time to bring this up. And Kyle, back in undergrad, you wanted to be a pilot, right?
Yeah,
You
I
wanted
was
to be
on
a
some
pilot?
Denzel flight shit.
You
I seen Flight, and I'm like, you know what? That looks hype.
would.
And I'm like, I wasn't gonna do
You said,
cocaine or whatever,
I
but
seen
I was like, I
Flight.
was. In,
That was
I
hype.
seen a black man flying a plane. I'm like, okay,
Shit.
yeah, I kind of like
Is
that.
that what really did it for you?
That was part of the inspiration. I'm
Shit,
not
I
gonna
used to
lie.
love Man on Fire. I don't know what to take from that.
That has nothing to do with
I
it.
don't know.
That has nothing to do with
Hey,
nothing.
but
Look.
that's-
Man on
Go
Fire,
ahead.
a good fucking movie. I'm not
It's a
gonna lie,
good-
it is
Mhm.
fire. So what made you switch?
What made me switch?
Yeah,
Just didn't feel right.
didn't feel right.
Didn't feel
What was
right.
the turning point though? Is my question.
Yeah.
Like, what was like the indicator?
The turning point for me was now it was fun doing it, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was a singular moment, it was the moment for me was just the moment that I was ready to admit it and move on. But I think I knew early on. Like early on, I knew I didn't want to do it, but I kept doing it anyway.
Oh
And
shit.
the thing was, is like I'm not really good with routine, and if you're a pilot, it's all
Yeah,
routine.
it's like-
There's no creative freedom.
Yeah.
There's no freedom of thought, no freedom to
There's
just
no
express yourself.
fluidity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So for me, yeah, it just got to the point where the semester was over. I'm like, I'm not coming back to this, and I don't
Shit.
regret it a day. I've never regretted it a single day.
Did you only do simulators, or did you actually get to fly?
No,
some
I was
shit?
flying some
nigga
shit.
was-
I got
Ah,
certified.
shit, bro.
I
would've
got
been
certified. I was
can do this for
flying.
another
son.
year.
Yeah, I was flying,
This
bro.
nigga was
I
flying.
was
I
flying,
remember.
dog.
That's
I remember
crazy,
going out
bro.
to Western. This nigga was like, "Bro, I gotta fly in the morning." I said, "That's so saucy."
He's like, I can't drink. Nigga,
Yeah,
I
bro,
can't.
for real. It was,
Yeah.
that's when I was like, man, this is cool as a hobby,
Yeah,
but not
yeah,
as
yeah.
a career. you
My
know?
roommate in California, like, we actually like lived with a guy that was working at Tinder, and he was like getting flight lessons at the time.
Oh, okay.
And he was
yeah.
flying over Malibu and shit while we were there that day. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be in Malibu too." He's like, "I'm gonna be in the air though." And we saw him. I'm like, "Fuck this nigga." Oh, like we literally saw him. He called. I'm like, "Aren't you not supposed to do that?" He's like, my pilot's cool. It's okay."
Mhm.
I'm like, "Bro, that's fucked up." But like, like literally, like this is the weirdest thing. Like, how do you feel up there? Is my question. Like,
I mean, you prepare a lot for it, but it's still a little
Yeah.
bit, it's a little bit.
have you ever
Yeah,
skydived?
but
No, I never.
Did you?
Oh,
ever
we doing
fly
that.
it?
Yeah,
That's- no, skydiving is fucking stupid.
Come on.
The best case scenario.
You just saw
is you
Rachel
live-
slam on her
Listen, my
face.
nigga,
We're going
the-
back to this.
Fam, the best case
I'm on the
scenario.
fence about it. I ain't
you
gonna lie.
live. I'm already living the best case scenario. So why would
Bro.
I try to risk the worst case scenario?
Skydiving is one of them things you gonna do after you done did everything else you want to do.
Yeah.
Like that's the last thing.
Exactly.
Like
That's like
It's just
after
the
I fuck
thought of
Beyonce,
it.
then I'm gonna skydive.
Like you have, okay, like when I was seeing Rachel like float down
Gotta
before
take
she
that back.
smashed
My
her
bad,
face.
Jay. Wait.
Wait, when did Jay Z? I didn't even hear him say
No,
that.
Because I said, never mind. It don't even matter.
Oh,
My
shit.
bad. My
Mhm.
bad, B. My bad.
It's all right. I'll
Oh,
clip
when
it and
you
put it
see
at the
this-
You
end.
never gonna see this
oh,
shit
when you
ever
see
in
this,
your
when you
life.
see this, hoe,
Remember.
But, like,
when you see this hoe, just
gonna
know
pull up
we
your
had
old
nothing
tweets?
to do with that. That was on him. That wasn't scripted.
that's some
So you
bullshit.
saying?
So, but wait, you guys.
No, I listening. Look, I want to hear what you got to say.
No, because the reason I bring this up is I'm going through one of these transformational periods. I think, which really it's been on my conscious heavy for the past 2 weeks. I think I'm switching my career path.
Hey, I want to congratulate you, bro. I want
This
to congratulate
nigga.
you.
man.
I
Look.
wanna congratulate you, bro.
Oh,
you got
Look,
balls.
man. Hey, cause
You got balls.
look, bro. Look, bro.
No, for real, for real.
It gets hard for people to admit that.
Yeah.
It's hard for people to
It's
admit
like a
that,
drug
bro.
addiction, bro.
Nigga.
It is.
The first step of getting better is to admit it.
Hard, bro.
For real, for real.
And but
Hard.
you got to think. But I mean, Pitty, you weren't really around for it early on. But Kyle, you were. You knew. How long was I talking about law school for?
Yo, like forever. Like forever. Like
forever,
yo.
my
Like
nigga.
day one, we first met. That might have been like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be it. You know,
I'm
I
gonna be.
bet you with a lawyer. I'm gonna be a lawyer.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been saying that forever.
Bro, I've been imagining this nigga in suits and shit. I'm kind of sad about that. Can we get you a suit still?
Of course.
Okay, we gonna have to do that.
But I've made up my mind on what I want to do. I think I'm actually going to become a therapist.
Bro, give me some.
I think I want
Look,
to become a fucking.
Did this help with that?
This,
I hope it did.
this kind of played
like-
a role. This played a role. Going to therapy played a role.
Because I feel like
my
the
roommate
conversations you're
played a
having
role.
right now because
It's-
of it.
It's exactly that. I've been a therapist my whole life. Like when it comes to like my friends, when it comes to anyone around me,
Facts.
like people feel comfortable talking to me. I love talking to people. I love helping people with their problems.
Facts.
It's just it was one of those things where I think I've been in law school, right? I'm in my second semester.
Yeah.
I have not loved any part of this.
Yeah,
Any
I can
single
see
part
it.
of this.
Like the way that you
I-
freak out about the stuff.
I have not enjoyed any single second of it. And interesting enough, with you in aviation, how you said it was so black and white, you couldn't express yourself creatively. That's exactly what I'm going through currently right now.
Yeah.
It's so black letter law. It's so listen, fam. I wrote this motion to dismiss, killed it, crushed it. I think my rough draft, I received a perfect score on it. Only 2 kids in the class got a perfect score on it.
God damn.
Like my GPA is solid. I got a 3.3 in that bitch.
But
which
your
is a
heart ain't solid.
strong law school GPA,
Yeah.
but I don't fucking enjoy it. I
Yeah.
hate that shit, right? And I don't want to write fucking 10 hours a day, 8 hours a day, for whatever the fuck it may be. There is no, in the way you're pretty much just. This is how you write a law paper for the most part, right?
Oh God.
If you're talking about a brief, a motion to dismiss, a memo, it doesn't fucking matter. Because most arguments, there's 5 different type of arguments. One of the main ones is a precedent argument. So you just go back to other cases that mimic your fact pattern, whether it be I don't know, fucking trespassing case, right, or some shit like that, or a sexual harassment case. All you do is you read your facts. You go back, you find other sexual harassment cases, say what that court said about the law and how it either was affirmed or if it was reversed or if it was like. I'm sorry, I want to word this better. Are you kidding me right now, nigga? With the notifications on the phone, nigga?
It's actually lit.
Are you kidding me right now?
At least he got the
Bro,
best
I
sound
turned
to have.
silent, nigga.
Bro, I had turned.
No,
the-
honestly,
I
they
turned
probably.
silent mode off.
I'm talking shit. They probably can't even.
No, it's all good. It's under the mic.
But you go back to other cases
good,
to
man.
further
You're good.
your own case, right?
Yeah.
So you literally just copy and paste the shit from the previous case to help build your argument. There's no form of
Nigga.
your own flow,
Like
your own
facts
case.
There's
of
no
like you.
self-expression, bro.
Yeah.
There's no self-expression. And the thing is, bro, is if you're a self-expressive person and you commit your life to something that doesn't allow you to express yourself,
Yeah.
you're suppressing yourself.
That's
You're
what
gonna,
I feel
you'll
right now.
continually just get unhappier and unhappier and unhappier. And that's what I realized. I was like, with this aviation thing, it's cool, but you know, if I'm not happy now, I'm not gonna be happier
See,
later.
that's what I'm in
you know what I
aviation
mean?
too right now. And that's the thing. The only time that I enjoy work is when I do like research and development, like R&D.
Yeah.
Like when I'm figuring shit out.
Yeah.
When like they give me something, I'm like, all right, like this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. Let's try this, and this. Change this. Like that's the only time I'm having fun. But when I'm doing that repetitive shit and I'm sitting there, I'm just like, all right.
But like you dying inside a little bit. Like
I had 2
damn,
things
I'm
that were
just-
fucked up today. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
I just left
yeah.
them bitches. I left early. I was like, fuck it. Like, I don't care. Like,
Hey,
bro.
man.
Shit was
For sure.
crazy, man. Like, it was nuts because me and my roommate we were having this conversation. She was just like, "Yo, like, you know, this is what made it click." She was like, "Damn, you would have thought like you were the therapist in the house."
Yeah.
And my instant reaction was, "I wish." She was like, "What do you mean? Like, just do it?" I was like, "No, like that means I gotta go back to school for 4 years and get an undergrad." She's like, "No, you can just apply to get a master's degree in counseling, and then you can work in private practice right after that.
Yeah.
It only takes 2 years to get."
I didn't know
And I was
that.
like, yeah, and I'm just like, fam, wait, huh?
See, that's fucked
Nigga,
up. I wish I
read-
would have knew that.
Nigga, I read her intro to counseling book for 3 hours leisurely.
Like, believe it or not,
Leisurely.
originally out of high school, I was going to be a psychologist. That was what I was going for. And I got fucked over on that shit. But then I was like, all right, I take it as a sign I shouldn't go.
Yeah.
But I feel like for my reasons of wanting to go, like seeing how you act and how you are, like it makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Like it definitely makes the most sense.
I appreciate
Like even how we talk to each other is just like I think that's why we have that connection is because we are curious and we like seeing different walks of life. You know?
Yeah.
And we don't judge.
No.
We expand upon.
Yeah.
We try to gain from it and just see and then find the solution.
Yeah.
If you don't find the solution, yeah, it's whatever. But like you're gonna gain that now.
Yeah, man. And speaking of that, I met a dude today. Today randomly, I was walking through a store. And this dude had made some just small little comment. We get to conversating. He seemed like I think it was like 4:30 or some shit. He was like, "Damn, it was almost 5 o'clock." Random as hell. Like I was like, "Oh, he's probably just some fucking like drunk, like always referencing drinking and shit like that." And then all of a sudden, he like got into this conversation about how his stepdad just died, and all of a sudden, I had a conversation with this man for like 45 minutes in the store.
Don't you love that though?
Random as shit. Yeah, 'cause
I did that
there's
yesterday.
shit to learn,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
There's something to
Definitely
learn
get
from
that too, man.
everybody.
That means you got a healing spirit, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I see
people
it,
can
bro.
sense that. Like the weirdest thing, I had that happen to me all the time. People I don't even know.
Just
Like, I was
confiding
in-
you.
Yeah, like I was at the grocery store and this girl had dyed her hair. She asked me, she was like, "Do you like my hair?" I was like, "Yeah, I like it." She was like, "It's the first." she
Was it
like-
actually
but
fire?
She was
though?
like, she was
Wait,
like,
wait,
she was like, "Look, she might be watching this, man. I liked it."
She
I
Hey,
liked
but-
it. He's
hey,
like,
but-
for the record, I
Our
enjoyed
100
it.
views or 100 listeners.
He's like,
Listen,
for the
bro,
record,
listen,
I
bro,
enjoyed
bro.
it.
Ain't
Listen,
watching
bro,
this.
but look, once this
Uh,
elevates, people might look back.
When we get there,
yeah.
listen, it doesn't
Backtrack.
matter. Was it
All
fire?
right,
though?
look.
Was it fire though?
It was straight. It was
I
straight.
look.
It was straight.
It
was straight.
Look,
It was straight. You know what
I
I'm saying?
believe him.
And she liked it.
I
I loved
believe
it.
that
But let me go back.
I don't
to
think
what
you're a
was.
yes man, so I believe you.
It was straight.
You'd
You know
be
what I'm
like,
saying? I
oh,
was like,
no,
but okay,
you like,
but look,
improve
let
yourself.
me explain to you the
All right,
significance
go
of it,
ahead,
though.
keep talking. I'm gonna go.
She
get
was
some ice.
like, this is the first time I've done my hair in 10 years. I
Oh,
was
shit.
like, dang, really? She was like, yeah. She was like, I had really bad depression, like real bad depression,
Damn.
like suicidal thoughts. Wasn't getting out of bed. I couldn't even get myself to. She was like, it was a win that day if I just got out of bed that day, and I went through this for
Damn.
years, let alone to do my hair. So this is the first day that she did
That's
her hair
fucked.
after all of that. So
I'm
like,
horrible.
I was like, you know what? I didn't even know her, but I was like, you know what? I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Like,
He's
I'm happy
nicer than
for
I
you, and
am.
I'm proud of you. You know
Because
what I mean?
I would have been like, I would have started with a joke. You're way better than yeah. I would have been like, oh, so your best decision is to go punk? No, I'm kidding. like, just
No,
some
I ain't gonna
random
lie. I was
shit,
in the
like,
grocery store high, bro. I had just got some good shit. I really wasn't in the
Damn.
mood to talk to nobody.
That's the
but-
best time though.
He was just brought that to me, and I was like, wow, you know.
It
But
happens though.
it does. And you know what? The more that you go through that, the more you realize that, like, being a therapist or a counselor is
Yeah.
a much needed occupation.
And that's what I hope
What
that
it
this
is for.
turns into. That's why I keep saying, like, our biggest thing is to want to connect with people.
Mhm.
And it's like, we're not pushing for people. We're wanting people to find us. I think that's a good thing because if you're pressing for people to see shit, like, we're kind of just dropping shit for people to find it on their own because I feel like that's how I was with my music. I'm like, if you're meant to hear this, it's going to give you what you need, not give you what I want you to have, you know?
But
So
wait,
it's
what
like,
did the hair look like though?
what color? Yeah,
What did the
yeah.
hair look like? Though?
Bro, it was like
He's going to say platinum. I'll be stoked.
no, it wasn't platinum. It
That
was
shit
it
was
was like a
hard.
dark red,
Okay.
curly. Like she, like, you know,
Yeah.
But
it
like,
seemed like she was like, whatever. This is what I'm doing.
if you
It,
did,
you know how some people have hairstyles just to be like, oh yeah, that motherfucker.
yeah.
They like to rebel. They like to do shit different.
Yeah.
It was like one of them hairstyles.
So speaking at that current time, would you
Bro,
Yo, shout out to you.
Why is it that question every
Nah,
time? Because
nah.
literally,
No, I'm just curious.
I complimented
Hey,
a
you
girl's
know I
hair.
keep it real, but nah.
I complimented a girl's hair at Target one day. Where I'm like, "Oh my god, I love your hair. I wish I can get that color." And I started
Yeah.
talking to her. My
Mhm.
homies were with me, like, and this is my skater homie. So of course he's like, "Oh, you really liked her hair, huh?" I'm like, "I actually did." He's like, "Why didn't you get her number?" I'm like, "Because I was just asking on tips." Like, he's like, "Could have cracked that." I'm like, "No, I didn't even look at what it
Some
was. I
niggas
was just
is
like, I
cool.
like the hair." Like,
Some niggas don't.
like-
understand, bro.
look,
I'm about to drop some.
Go ahead.
I'm about to
What's
drop
up?
some
What
sauce.
what don't niggas understand, Kyle?
he's
To the mic. sir.
like, "Let me
I see
tell
that,
you."
See the bars. All right.
Yeah, you good.
Niggas be too pressed for the pussy, right? But don't know how to go about it, bro. Because listen.
Okay.
You can't just every interaction you have with a girl at a bar somewhere is not a license to ask for her number. Right?
100%.
If you one of those people that you just go out, you check vibes, you feel vibes, if you become one with the vibe or become the vibe,
Yeah.
all the opportunities open up. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to press it. Tell a girl she look nice, you know.
Yeah.
Have a little conversation with her, but don't always end it with let me
Like, what
Dog.
you know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Let me just get your number real
I
quick. We
literally-
can
I did that one time, and it wasn't even on the pretenses of like trying to like, I don't know. Like I've had a lot of times that I'm somewhere, have a really good conversation. I'm like, yeah, I fuck with you, and I just leave. Like I just leave. But like
you leave
I've
good
only
energy in
had
the air,
one
man.
time that I was talking to
That's
them. They had a
low-key stronger.
boyfriend, but it's just like I'm like I feel like this is like a close friend that I could have.
Yeah.
And then I made that friend. So like that was a cool thing, and I was like, all right, hell yeah. But like other than that, like that's my friends always said that shit too. They're just like, why do you have so many girls around you? I'm like, I don't have a lot of girls around me. I'm like, I have people that respect me that are my friends. Like, cause when I talk to people, it's like the sense of like dick or vagina is not there. I just talk to people.
I don't see
Energy.
color, ass nigga. Shut
No, for
up.
real, for real, for real. Look, it's not like I'm not calculating. Like, yeah, this is a good looking person. This is like, you know, like, but
Right.
it's just
Back
like,
in the day,
bro.
before Mo, if a chick came up to you, she had, you know what I mean? She was looking all right. You know what
Dog,
I mean? You
no.
go say, oh, I don't see dick and vagina.
That's back in the
Are
day,
you
though,
serious? Back in the day, this is what I would do.
Well-
I would start talking to them, and if I don't like, I literally have to have like a mental connection with somebody to deal with. I can't, bro. I've always said I'm
That's
not
an
gonna.
Aries trait.
Yeah,
Aries,
I'm
the
like,
same
bro,
way,
I
bro.
have to have a good conversation.
trait.
Go.
If we can't talk, like, how many times, like, when we started dating, I'm like, I feel like you don't want to talk to me, but like, you opened up more, right? Like, I always complain about, I'm like, oh, like, talk to me, you know? That was
He's
just me,
talking- he's
even though
talking
she
to Mo
was
right now.
talking, right? She was talking, but it's just me. I need to have
You
like,
need more
yeah,
communication.
back and forth. That's what I
No,
need.
I know. I feel
Because if I don't have that, and then like my thing too, I always said too, this is a dick thing to say, but I'm like, I'm not gonna stick my dick in somebody that I think is like dumb or don't know how they think with the potential of having a kid. Not always a potential because, you know, a nigga pull
You
out.
thinking way
but-
further in the process than most niggas.
Look, it happens.
keep it real with
It
you.
happens.
You thinking way deeper in
At
the
least
process
I was
than most
considerate.
niggas, bro.
At least I was considerate
Hey,
though.
man,
I was
I
like,
was-
look, I'm gonna respect you and me. Like,
Man,
whatever.
I was
Like, there's no way.
people that know me would admit this. I was I'm thinking about that night type nigga back in the day. Back in the day,
Yes,
hey,
bro.
I used to be like
we
that,
got
man.
some things that we can't really talk about, but you nasty. You nigga.
Dog. Oh, hell
That's
no.
a
Hey
Nah.
man, hey man,
This
hey,
a nasty
hey. Anybody watching this that know
nigga
me?
over here, yo.
He's like, hey,
We're
bitch,
getting
no.
at another
I
pod.
said
Tune
I'm
in. What's
out.
He's
this,
just like,
episode
hey,
14?
you remember me like this?
14, yo.
Episode, I'll probably be back episode 15, 16. Tune in. We'll get into that.
Let's get it.
Y'all can hear that. That's a little.
We'll dive
Look,
into the
Rico
sexcapade.
originally
Shameless
told me, he's
plug.
like, I don't want to hear your sexcapades, okay? So, look,
No, I actually kind of want to hear him now.
shut the fuck
Let me
up.
live vicariously
He's like,
through
I'm
y'all.
a counselor.
No, I wanna live-
I will take that in.
Okay.
Bro,
I'm like,
Rick
fuck
always
you.
keep this. Yo.
So, listen, I was being vulnerable for a moment. Told you I was giving up. I was giving up on my initial
Bro.
dreams.
No.
And then now you wanna?
I'm all for it because look, if we want to get vulnerable, nigga, I didn't go to college for that shit. You doing it, so how it make me feel?
we here, King.
Look, I
We
support it,
here. Thank
and whatever books you get, I need those.
Oh man, that's low key a natural progression for you, bro. Knowing you for so long,
It makes the
bro.
most sense.
It does, and I told you. Remember when we talked on the phone when we set this whole
Yeah,
meeting
about
up?
2 weeks ago. Yeah,
You told me that you was like, yo, I'm thinking about switching. I said, yo, bro, listen. If you feel that way, listen to yourself. And I said to you too. I said, bro, knowing you, I always just viewed you as a person that would be in a creative space or a self-expression.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Wow.
Yeah.
I always
Low
said
key,
that.
I was fucked up when I called you.
Yeah.
Not like I was a little sauced.
Oh, nigga, yeah, I know. Nigga.
Like
See,
yeah,
he ain't
I-
called me.
I knew you. I
Yeah.
knew you could tell.
He thought I was gonna make fun of him.
No,
He ain't called me.
No, that night was
Like-
kind of. Oh my god.
We talked about a lot of stuff, man.
You know,
We
one
did.
thing I
No,
noticed
you-
in this though that I really want you to take into consideration if you like get the same feeling you have now about what like your new venture is
Yeah.
you have to realize that both of these things that you were very interested in and willing to put your time towards
Yeah.
is to help people.
Yeah.
Remember that. Keep that at your core, man.
Yeah, that's my dharma.
Yeah, keep that at your fucking core because, like, honestly, if you think about it, like, no matter what it comes down to, if that doesn't work out or you change your mind again, you need to know that, like, okay, this shifted me in another direction
Yeah.
towards that. But the main goal is that I wanted to help.
Yeah.
That's all you
I
got to
think
think
you're gonna
about.
knock out the counselor therapy stuff.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna definitely send people your way. If I know anybody that want it, I'll
nigga.
send them.
Shit,
What?
I'm going to start texting
Bro,
this motherfucker
you know-
more about my problems.
bro, you
then,
know
nigga.
what's-
get
Yo,
it in
son,
free while I
that-
can.
No, whenever, my nigga. I thought you already knew you had the green light for that.
I try to deal with shit on my own, which is a big problem of mine, which is why I'm trying to go through counseling because I've always been the person like that's why I said like I did want to be like a psychologist or whatever because
Yeah.
I'm the person that I haven't talked to somebody for 3 years and they'll call me. I'll just talk to like I don't just be like, oh, why are you calling me? Like you ain't said nothing. Like I'm like, what's up?
Yo, what's
Yeah.
good?
And then they
Yeah,
talk
you
to me
chop
like
it up with 'em?
I literally
sure,
had
for
people like
sure.
I even had like a girl that I dated like for like 5 years ago, just for a short amount of time. She hit me up and she was like, "Oh, like you showed me really what it's like to have like a real relationship, like how a boyfriend should treat me, and like the fact is like I feel like I could still talk to you." Like that she said that to me when I was in California. That was just such a random thing to get.
Yeah.
So
But
it's
it's
like
beautiful though, because it's
Yeah.
like you really only understand your impact on people in retrospect.
Mm.
And when people really hit you on some like, yo, you helped me through something, or like, yo, I remember when you said this to me and it
Yeah.
impacted me. So I know like when you get those calls, bro, it makes you feel like, all right, you know, I'm leaving a good trail of energy.
it's like
throughout
seeing a
life.
fact from the
Yeah,
Bible being
yeah.
true. You're like,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah,
You're like,
I
oh
hope so.
shit.
yeah.
Okay, maybe I should look into this.
Yeah, exactly.
So like I've literally like had I think the time that I really started to believe that was like I had like a long period of that shit happen, and then I had a DMT trip and I was tweaking, bro. I was
Oh, I
tweaking.
can't wait to do DMT. Oh my god.
Shit, sorry. but I was tweaking. But like, all I remember was all this shit's going on, tweaking out. And there's like a little shadow right there, and it was just like me talking to myself. Like my inner self was like right there talking to myself, like, calm down, you got this, it's all good, take this in, like notice this. Like I was like literally talking in my head, but like it shifted like right down to the bottom. I was talking to myself. And during that trip, like I calmed myself down, and there was people sitting on the couch. It was super, super fucking weird, like having people watch me. And I was tweaking the fuck out, but instead of waking out, I'm like, guys, I kept doing this. I was like, guys, like, he's trying to give me a bad trip, like, shh, because they were like laughing and doing.
Are you
weird
talking about
shit.
the little homie? The little shadow figure was trying to give you a bad
No,
trip?
no, like my trip was a bad trip.
Oh, got you.
But the shadow was keeping me in check.
Got you.
It was my inner self hitting me up, like, hey, calm down, calm down.
Ain't it?
Yeah, and like I've only had that happen a couple of times. Like the only and why I know that DMT is like a real thing is because the only other time that I've felt something like that, like the inner self and like actually like echoed to me and like talked to me, was when I was like dying one time. Like there's been 2 times I've almost died. And
Really?
yeah, and it was fucking it was so
What
bad.
was the first time?
Spice, bro.
Spice.
So fucking bad.
Spice made me quit smoking weed for 3
Bro,
years. And then
Spice made me buy weed for the first time the day after. Because I never was smoking weed. Like, bro.
Spice. I remember when Spice.
Bro,
Yo, niggas was on probation. They was like,
Nigga.
yo, where the Spice at?
Yeah.
Yo.
That was
such a
some Michigan
stupid-
shit,
That
bro.
was
The
such a
K2.
stupid
bro.
fucking trend, yo.
It was
the
fucked,
dumbest fucking shit in the world.
bro. It was fucked.
So
Like,
the first time you almost died off Spice. What about the second time?
the second time was also Spice. And like literally I
Right.
felt what death was. No, the first time was actually when I felt what death was. The second time was when I was like really dying.
Really?
Yeah.
Like you had to go to the hospital?
No, I don't know how I got out of this. So like nigga, I'm Bill Nye when it comes to it, right? So
Sure,
I'm
go
Black
ahead.
MacGyver. So I took 2 pill bottles, right? Stacked them together, like put them together, and I cut a hole and I put like a door stopper in there. I made my own bong. I made my own bong from pill bottles.
Swag.
So I was smoking this shit with my
The
homie.
most innovative shit I did was make a bowl out of a can of Coke. Remember, nigga?
Bro.
Nigga, we used to go. Remember
Really?
in your
I used to make
subdivision,
them.
we used to go down to the beach, poke holes in a fucking can, and
Oh.
smoke weed out of a can, my nigga.
Hell yeah, nigga. You remember we used to get
Oh,
money at the Kroger by taking the full pop bottles off the shelf and taking them directly into the bottle.
That's
remember
fucked
that?
up. This nigga.
I was putting full cans in the bottle return.
That is a trap
Getting
if
like
I
10
ain't
bucks
heard
and
one.
leaving.
Oh,
Bro,
my God.
why
our
I ain't never
Kroger
think about
runs,
that?
All
son.
Kroger runs,
The
bro. I remember I needed to
Kroger
redo my Xbox membership, nigga. I'm like, I need.
Oh my God.
$40.
He's like, hey, I need to make a stain on these niggas.
Yo, I just got a cart full, bro. I literally walked in with a cart.
Oh
I filled it up with pop bottles, and I was just returning them bitches.
Full fucking pop.
Yeah, bro. I think I
Dog.
might have fucked the machine up, bro.
Oh
Because
my
I was about to say, did they even spin?
Crushing
Dog.
them. I'm talking like it would blow up every time
was
it
like-
would crush in the back.
Yo, shit
Yeah,
was
they did.
tough.
They did.
Shit was
They called the police on me one time.
Shit
He's
Yo.
like, this is the reason why they check fucking receipts when you walk out that
Word,
bitch.
Yo, we
it's
used-
Kyle's fault.
Fam, we used to steal so much from that.
Oh
Kroger,
my God, I
nigga.
gotta pee now. Oh my God.
You gotta pee?
Fuck, yeah,
I
I'll tell
gotta-
you my death story a different day when I come
Man,
back.
fuck the Kroger off the Pier Road,
can
nigga.
we break real quick and then we'll
Yeah,
come
we
back?
can
'cause I
break.
gotta pee too.
Oh my God.
Ooh. Tell y'all what I like the most about California.
And yeah, it's Cali, because that's
Bro,
that's a place I never.
everybody
Now this is a super random fucking. We just jumping into this out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Just had a little break. Whatever, it don't fucking
We
matter.
back.
We back and we back and
And
we
we
back and we back. Nah.
I have some thoughts about Chance too.
Bro,
but
that
we gonna get into
that
that.
poopery smells.
Poopery.
That poop. the-
Oh
the
yeah,
shit-
poopery.
smells
Yeah.
So good.
That's
I
some.
love
That's
that
some. That's more. That's grandma shit.
Dog, you need
My
that.
grandmama keep the potpourri in the bathroom.
No,
that's
poopery.
This
That's
is
pulpery.
my nigga.
Potpourri. Oh, it's two
Poopery.
different things.
Poopery is
Yeah,
like
it's a
this spray.
It says courtesy
Oh.
spray.
Courtesy
Oh.
spray.
You
So,
actually
you
are
know what I mean?
supposed
When
to
you go-
spray it in the bowl before you
Oh.
get up.
Wow, I'm enlightened.
Facts.
I didn't
I'm
know that.
enlightened.
That's
You're supposed to
crazy.
go. Tss, get up. No, flush it and then
Such compelling content here at the Def PC podcast, bitch ass niggas.
get up.
Let's go fuck with
Life hacks.
Hey, but what I was gonna say about Cali.
Yes,
you can probably attest to this. I feel like everybody's just themselves out there.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you go other places, you can tell there's a status quo of how people are, and people try to acquiesce to the status quo. But in
To be
Cali,
accepted, yeah.
people are just them. Like they're
Yeah.
them, like authentically them.
It's
Like,
different walks of life.
Every-
Everybody is not from there.
Exactly.
Like there was one day we were out skating and everybody I was with was everybody I grew up with. And it was fucking insane. But like there'd be so many times I would just be somewhere and just start talking to somebody and they're like, oh yeah, I'm from blah blah blah, this and that.
yeah.
And no, like everybody wants to help you, man.
Yeah, they do,
That's
bro.
ridiculous.
It's great energy in Cali, cause like, bro, I remember I was on Venice one time, bro, and you would see a little Indian girl skateboarding with some Amish
Yep.
dudes walking on the beach
Yeah.
with a white dude and his black girlfriend, and it's like, bro, everybody's just living in their truth
They're
here, and
just
everyone's
there.
themselves, bro.
Yeah,
and it's a
man.
crazy experience because you're right, the energy is just
It's
Right.
way different. Like
way different.
so living on the beach personally, like the way that I don't know, like the way of life was way different. Like the way that you wake up feels different than here.
Mm.
And I always say that on my worst day there, it still didn't even compare to my best day here. I
bro.
knew that for a fact. But I was dwelling on the past stuff. But being back, that's confirmed.
Yeah.
Because no matter what the fuck was going on and I didn't have that I needed, but like everything worked out perfectly. Like I was never late on the bill out there. Like my credit score is still good. Like everything that I need to do, which was my reason for going, was to figure stuff out as I went. Like if anything happened, I was trying to make sure it worked out. But it all just happened. It was like what will be type of thing, and that's how it was. Out here, I feel like since I know everything, I try to control everything. It's way different. So just being out there, man, it is a way different thing. And I think that's why I always come back to the thought of it's like as humans, we're meant to travel and take in different walks of life or like even just be on a different hemisphere and enjoy and intake
100%.
the different sense of not life, but like the atmosphere, just the earth itself.
Mhm.
Like the vibrations from a tree might be different out there than it is out here.
Oh.
You know, so like if you're taking shrooms out there, you're gonna have a different trip.
Right.
So it's just like I feel like that we're meant to take in other things and diversify our mind and expand to then be a better us.
I agree, bro, because there's so much more to life than where you come from.
Yeah.
And people don't understand that. Like, yo, if you from Metro Detroit area, you know, anywhere around here, bro, this is such a small.
It's fucked.
Bro, not even on the radar dot in the grand scheme of the world.
Is it low?
Yeah,
And-
it's getting a little low.
And I know, like, for me, bro, I've traveled a lot throughout the United States. I've been a lot of places in the U.S. And I've went out the country briefly, like in the Caribbean islands and stuff. And it's
Yeah.
just it's very different. Everywhere you go is different, and you take something from it. You know,
Mm.
you realize like things don't have to be this way, or people here, back where I'm from, people look at that as you know, like for instance, like here, not as much, but you know, like people that are homosexual, you know, they get criticized more, and they get in, you know, people have problems with it more out here.
Yeah.
But when you go like to Cali, people don't even
There's
think twice
nothing.
about it.
I
It's-
went
it's,
to-
it's just
It's
like
regular.
Bro,
yeah,
you
it's
should have
just
seen
regular.
the shit I seen. It was beautiful. Fuck. Is it still low?
Yeah. To me, I'll let you finish, Juan. But to me, there's nothing more beautiful than going somewhere and seeing everybody walking their truth and not being afraid of who they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, just be
100%.
who they are, baby. Yeah.
Bro, the shit, like I could attest to that because we went to, for Halloween, we went to like the gay part of town, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
every
West
bar is a
Hollywood.
gay bar. Yeah.
West Hollywood,
every
yeah.
fucking bar was a gay bar. And like nobody had a problem. Like there was one fight I saw. Go to Detroit and it'll just be niggas and niggas fighting for no reason.
Yeah.
Like it's just envy. But out there, like everybody was talking to everybody. Nobody had a problem. Some like I just saw random people like, oh yeah, you need this, like helping people out. Like, oh, you can't get in, like I'll pay for you. Like it's just a real different atmosphere. And like the thing that people I feel like that you notice from the people that are against gay people
Yeah.
is that they hate themselves.
They
Mm.
do.
Because there's
Yeah.
no fucking way you could hate somebody that is their complete selves and open about it.
Exactly.
They're like, bro,
Ain't that what
it's
we
just-
all want? Don't we
Yeah.
all want to be accepted for who we really are at the end of the day.
and it's like you
Honestly.
know that people are gonna look down on you, but it's just like you're so comfortable to just fucking be yourself. How
Yeah.
could you despise somebody that's that?
Dang, bro. I don't
I'd
got
be
the-
asking questions to get
I
help.
don't have the energy to give off to hate people for being who they are. bro.
Honestly, yo,
Honestly.
how the
Yeah.
fuck
Where
do
do you get the
people
energy
manage?
from?
Tucker Carlson suck a dick, nigga.
Oh, okay.
Oh
we gotta
my
go in on
God,
it. Let's
talk
go
about
in.
niggas
Let's
who-
go in.
No, I don't. No,
No,
ahead,
no,
man.
no,
Go
no,
ahead.
no. Look,
Yo,
I'm
yo,
not
yo,
gonna
yo,
give
you
you
fucking
if you
energy,
expanding
son.
too far, we will let you
Hey,
know.
yeah. Hey, bro, go ahead. Give you a couple
Yeah.
minutes, bro. Just
Get your
get it
bars
all
off,
out.
nigga.
Get it out,
No,
bro.
son,
Rap.
Get it out, bro.
Rap.
Tucker Carlson, my nigga.
Oh, he
I
got
need
the face.
5 minutes with you, son. I need 5 minutes with this nigga, son.
Bro.
This shit is ridiculous. And you know, this isn't even just Tucker's fault, right? This is all news media to begin with.
Fox
CNN
News
does it,
especially.
Fox, MSNBC. Y'all niggas just take some shit and run with whatever your side of the story is,
Preach.
and you don't give nothing that's of true fucking substance.
Facts.
Tucker Carlson did his little bullshit ass monologue that he does, right? About George Floyd. Talking about, was it really a murder? Was it really a murder? Well, that's what the whole world thinks it is, blah, 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 blah. So he assesses the situation. And albeit, okay, literally, I shit on all of his points that he did.
And keep in mind, y'all, this is a kid that was like born in like a Trump state of mind, like how he was born, like born rich, like with this perspective. So keep that in mind. Continue.
I mean, I don't know shit about his.
I heard about. I looked him up when I saw that shit. Like Trevor Noah was talking shit, and I looked him up, and I'm like, same thing.
So first
Ugly
of
as
all,
fuck. Like,
Shout out Trevor Noah though. I like
Yeah, that's a
honestly,
homie, bro.
Fuck with Trev,
fuck with
son.
Trevor.
Oh,
I
yeah.
fuck with Trev.
that's my goal. Hang out with him.
him.
So instantly, he starts out by saying, "Well, was George Floyd murdered when he passed his fake $20 bill?" First of all, okay, now you're already assuming him to be a villain and dehumanizing him for having a counterfeit $20 bill.
And
Now,
was
let
that
me
even
tell you
confirmed
something
yet?
about- Let me tell you something about something. You
I
said what?
still haven't even heard that actually being confirmed.
No, it was fake. It was
Okay.
fake. But listen, let me
Like-
tell you something about a fake $20 bill. I worked 5 shitty fucking years at a Checkers. Okay, adding that 3 shitty fucking years at a Finish Line. You know how many counterfeit bills we got? a lot.
A lot of
Kyle,
Finish-
you
not
can
your
attest to
fu-
that.
yeah.
I was a manager at Finish Line at the time.
Yeah.
You
Niggas
can
used
attest to that.
Niggas used to pay for Jordans with Jeffersons and act like they was Jacksons.
Now,
Jeffersons.
now, with that being said, did some
Bro.
of them know? I'm sure of it. But you know how many people? It's not hard to come across a fake $20. I've paid with fake currency, and I didn't know that it was fucking fake until I paid for it. Right. So that's how you sort of.
It's just an anomaly too that just so somebody that doesn't have a lot of money has that too.
yeah.
It mixes up way too well, but at the same time it will happen.
Well,
Yeah.
It's
So-
a possibility.
Then he jumps to, all right, well, let's see where Minneapolis is today. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, well, there's been nothing but violence in the community. The community's been up in arms, blah, 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 blah. Talking about the protesters who were protesting at the Derek Chauvin jury selection. Justice by any means necessary is what the protesters were saying. If they acquit, the community will burn because we will burn it. Tucker, you made that assumption. I need to know who said if they acquit, the community will burn because we will burn it.
Yeah.
How do you get justice by any means necessary means if they acquit, the community will burn because we will burn it?
So
remember, Tucker,
nobody
this is a law
specifically
student
said
that. You're
that.
speaking to,
Where
so
the fuck are
the
you
law
getting that
student.
from, my
So
guy?
there was no post, there was no video, there's no nothing.
No, the protesters at the jury selection that were outside of the courthouse were like, justice by any means necessary. That's
Yeah.
what they were chanting. Tucker took it, flipped it, and said, if they acquit, the community will burn because we will burn it.
Oh, he added that.
So you're assuming the stance of the people. It's
So
you're assuming the activity that people are gonna do in protest of an action.
I
right?
truly believe certain people shouldn't have a platform.
oh,
And he's one of
100%.
them.
He's one of them.
Yeah.
He's one of them.
He's one
And
of them.
He was one of those people that kept trying until he could pay off being able to have a position too.
And,
Yeah.
then he goes on and he says, just so everyone's clear, Derek Chauvin has civil rights. My nigga, what? Why are you assuming that people don't think that Derek Chauvin has civil rights? He does have civil rights. He's a fucking American citizen. Thank you for the obvious, my guy.
The thing
Thank you
is
for
that
that.
the thing that you're missing too is also he is for Trump. He is for Trump, but at the same time, he wouldn't have flipped what he was saying on that podium that day that made that all that shit happen.
Yeah.
Like the insurrection, like he's not gonna flip any of that shit, but you'll go to a lower state area like of like, you know, poverty or whatever and flip their
Yeah.
words.
I'm
I'm just trying to understand. Like,
I
like
Yeah, it's fucking asinine.
That's just
so
fucked.
he goes. So they pan to a jury, one of the potential juries, and the jury was talking about how they're concerned. They chose to opt out because they're concerned about their safety.
Yeah.
They're concerned about their safety. They're concerned about the potential harm that could be happening, death threats. He automatically assumes that the threats are going to come from the people who are protesting to have Derek Chauvin locked up. Dummy, you fucking idiot. You think on the other end, these Proud Boys aren't going to go and fucking graffiti some shit up or go and send death threats themselves? Like,
Bro, we've seen it.
It comes from both sides, my nigga.
We just saw the shit.
What are we doing?
Look.
Like, what are we doing? And then he goes on, and the infamous knee is actually standard protocol in Minneapolis Police Department. That's the standard protocol. And
that's an even deeper problem if that's really the case.
No, so it is the case, right? Because if you go to their training thing or whatever, he brought up the picture on them demonstrating what a proper hold is, right? But the fucking moron doesn't do the comparison between what he's showing is the standard on how it's supposed to be done and what actually happened.
Mhm.
The standard is your foot is the pressure of your leg is still on your back foot as your knee is on top of the person.
Yeah.
So all the pressure is in your back foot. If you look at the picture of Derek Chauvin on George's neck, it's all of the pressure's in his knee. His foot is dangling.
Not even touching.
There's no pressure in the foot.
Yeah.
All of it in the knee. Fam, what the fuck are we talking about here, Tuck? You can't. He's not properly doing the thing that they say is okay to do. So why the fuck are you bringing it up?
Well, that's what's wrong with journalism right now, bro.
Yeah, and this comes from both sides. Don't get me wrong. I'm not even just attacking Chris Cuomo. Eat a dick, my nigga. Your brother's gross. Your brother's fucking gross. He's a weirdo. He's a creep. But yeah, you don't want to say shit on
I don't even know who that is, but I agree.
He's a
Fuck
CNN
it,
nigga
man.
who's
I'm
Andrew
sick.
Cuomo's
I'm
brother.
sick, bro, because I fuck with the Cuomos, man. I did. After the Andrew shit, it's like,
Oh, Andrew Cuomo.
that's the
Okay.
governor
Yeah,
of New
he's
York.
the governor of New York.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
Fucking nasty.
yeah,
man,
dirtball.
the way that I
But
see
he
it
done some good things
is
for the people.
the problem is right now is so many people
the
want to
shit ton of
speak
niggas
up
in
and they
the nursing
believe
home.
that their voice matters, especially when you have such a big platform, right?
Yeah.
But nobody, like, it's like Charlemagne always says, he's like, nobody cares about the facts when the lie is more entertaining.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
nobody's going to go and sit there and be a journalist and be like, okay, like, make sure and, like, sit there for a couple of days, look at the pictures, look at whatever, to make sure that their statement is clear and cut, that if somebody has a rebuttal, that they have good facts to at least point out.
Right.
That doesn't happen anymore.
Right.
That does not happen because it's the first person that gives out the facts that matter.
Yeah.
It's about being first.
And people,
Yeah.
oh, he had meth in his system, blah, blah, blah. He had fentanyl in his system. Well,
Mr. Lawyer.
so first of all, meth stays in your system it can stay in your system potentially up to 3 to 5 days.
Damn.
As can fentanyl. And they're like, oh, well, it was a lethal dose. My nigga, it's called a tolerance. Clearly, Tucker, you don't partake in any sort of substance. Because let me tell you something. As you take something, you develop a tolerance towards that substance that you take. So
Yeah.
certain people can take more of a certain fucking substance without fucking dying.
And it can still be prominent and not actually be affecting you.
Yeah, and then so they show before the actual like chokehold and shit. And he was like, oh well, he was acting so erratic. There must have been something wrong with him because the police were talking to him.
Let's
Hey,
just call
my
it what
nigga,
it
let me
is.
tell you something.
Bro.
That's being scared as a black man in America
Thank you.
as
Thank
the
you.
police are arresting you after seeing a bunch of shit. And then he goes on to say, oh, well, he's had multiple encounters with the police back in 2007, back in 2006. Guess what, my nigga? When did Trayvon start? When did Malcolm Brown start? Or did I butcher Malcolm? Malcolm.
No.
Yeah.
It's Brown?
Malcolm? Yeah, Brown.
Oh.
The one in
Talking about the 13-year-old that had this. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about. It
Michael
just-
Brown. It's
Michael
Michael
Brown.
Brown.
Thank
There
you.
we
It's
go.
Michael
Michael
Brown.
Brown, not
Sorry.
Malcolm
Sorry.
Brown.
My bad.
Yeah.
That just started happening in after 2010 is up. That's when we really started seeing some shit for real. This shit been happening. Listen, man, that's called being scared as a fucking black man when you encounter the police. You wouldn't know
100%.
about that with your white ass. You don't know how scary
100%.
it is to get pulled the fuck over and get interrogated about some shit when you ain't even do nothing.
Yep.
That's the reality niggas is living
Real.
in. That's why he was scared. That's why he was distraught. Because he was saying, please don't kill me. Why do you think he was saying that?
Because he knows his life on the line.
Because he knows
Because we
his
know
life
it's
on the line.
possible.
Son.
We
He
know it's
knows his
fucking
life
possible.
on the line. It's
Bro.
fucking ridiculous, man.
I 100% agree. Like I see the way that he was acting. There was nothing wrong. The only thing that I could say that he did wrong is that he didn't say, okay, what can I do? Let me calm down really quick and talk to them because they're not gonna believe me. Like I've had to do that. I get hype because I get paralyzed.
Yeah.
But I had to take a second to step back and be like, okay, like they're gonna take it this way. Let me think to myself. But like everybody acts differently in situations. Being a person in power that you went to these classes, you did all this training, you should have been able to give another human being a chance to at least calm themselves because you are putting that on them, bro. How many times have you been driving? Everybody does this, white or black. I don't give a fuck. If you're driving, the first thing that you do is assess what your speed was if a cop passes you.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing that's happening.
100%.
So police should know, okay, this person freaked out. Let me give them a second to assess their situation so they could actually talk to me.
Yeah.
So we can come to a solution. They didn't give him that at all. That's why they're completely in the wrong. Because you're not even thinking of him as a human in that point. Everything that I saw, like when I first saw it, I didn't know the impact that was going to happen from it. But when I saw it, I literally wanted to throw up. That was my first fucking thing that I felt when I watched it.
Fam,
I had to cut off the last part.
And then he tried to bring up how he was in poor health already. Motherfucker, listen, let me tell you something. If you have someone handcuffed, there's no reason to have your fucking knee on their neck.
You got him. If you have a problem.
They're yelling, I can't breathe. I don't give a fuck what was the cause of death. There's no reason he couldn't just be handcuffed, laid out on the fucking ground. Like, what?
There's 4 or 5 of you.
I'm tired. I'm tired of dudes like Tucker Carlson dancing around the truth.
Yeah.
It's a black dude, right? Racist cops, racist system. Let's just call it what it is, bro.
If he's in bad health, there was no fat cops. They would have been able to catch him.
Ain't it crazy that when a black man died through the hands of the police, they start finding reasons why he wasn't a victim?
100%.
Ain't that crazy?
They're like, well,
first thing they do.
But
oh, he was a criminal. He stole some Skittles from the motherfucking gas station 18 years ago.
And nigga, taste the rainbow.
Like, nigga, what? Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Eat a dick.
Yeah.
So
No,
I
but
hate when they dance around that and try to justify it like it's
like here's a bigger example.
Like
right
it's real
there.
information.
They're like, Trump did this, and that, but
nigga was coughing up.
Like it's real information, man. But look, man, let's just call it what it is, bro.
But nobody say that shit about Trump. Like, oh yeah, he did this, but they make it okay for him, even though he did all this shit.
Because it's all
on
agendas,
paper.
bro. It's all agendas.
The thing is, I don't think Tucker really thinks this way. That's the fucked up thing.
No, bro, it's all about, bro. You can't. Come on, bro.
Look, I always think either they have a cult mentality and belief system into people, or they're fucking retarded. That's all I can come up with.
It all needs to stop, bro. From
It's
CNN
insane.
to MSNBC.
Calling them
to,
retarded is too easy of an out.
Yeah.
They know what they doing.
They're on the
Yeah.
spectrum,
I'm not gonna. No,
They're
I'm not
appealing
gonna
to
let
the
you. I'm not
fucking
gonna let
base.
you get off and act like you just don't know better. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Let's give
right,
them an
when you
excuse.
know better.
Yeah,
you
fuck
know
that.
good and goddamn well what the fuck is going on in these streets. Like, come on, fam. What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? Honestly,
Yeah, it's crazy.
Fuck. Like,
it don't
Crazy.
make
Just-
sense.
Hey man, but look. But like to the further point, man. Anybody watching this, especially if you are a black man, black woman, take care, protect yourself.
That's it.
Like protect yourself out here. I would recommend everybody get some sort of protection, whatever that is, and make sure you're protected out here because we know the law doesn't protect you.
no.
We know that. And for us, it's been a reality for a long time. You can go back to NWA in the mid-early 90s, and they said LAPD is the biggest gang in Los Angeles. And they talking
Real
about Crips
shit.
and Bloods, LAPD the biggest gang in LA.
Mm.
And we know that to be a fact, right?
Yeah.
We know that to be a fact,
Bro,
right?
they are so unorthodox.
Yeah.
Like the last time they pulled me over, like they shine a fucking light in my fucking window. Like, shouldn't you put your lights on and then do the test of my
Bro, they
window? Don't
lawless.
be driving
They
next to me like you a
lawless
nigga
and
trying to roll up.
And they're empowered to be that way
Yeah.
by their higher-ups. They're like, man, just, whatever. Do
That
what you gotta
saying
do
is
out
literally
there. We take care of
keep
everything
your
on the
foot
back
on their
end.
necks out there.
Hey,
They probably
I
say that when they leave at the
think any
debriefing.
cop that has a body cam, you should get an automatic charge if the body cam's ever turned off during any of their shit.
Facts.
100%.
Ever.
100%.
If a body cam ever turns off,
Yeah.
that should be an automatic charge of deleting evidence Period.
Boom.
100%.
Regardless. Even if you turn that bitch off in a routine stop, whatever.
That's what
Yeah.
Automatically.
exactly. There's no
Accountability.
There's
No
absolutely
accountability.
no fucking reason for this, and that's why I hate people say, "Oh, systemic racism doesn't exist." Blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up. It's these little routines
Yeah.
like this. It's that. That's what systemic racism
You
is.
have a
Yeah,
given
y'all
level of
tryna,
power
um,
over somebody at the beginning.
Yeah,
They trying to
man.
invalidate the struggle, bro. That's
But
what it
no
comes down
fucking-
to.
Listen,
It's not no fucking reason, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. The people like Tucker Carlson.
no, I'm
they
not.
rather
I'm not
burn-
talking about Tucker. Go
Okay,
ahead.
well,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
hierarchy.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
They'd rather burn this whole bitch down than share it with people that don't look like them.
100%.
And that's all it
To the
comes
mic.
down to.
Yes.
We gonna burn this bitch to the ground before
Bro.
we share it with blacks, gays, Asians, Hispanics, anybody else. We're just gonna burn it all down. You know what I mean?
I 100% agree.
It's fucking stupid though, right? Because it's like, listen, when black people win, we all fucking win.
Yeah, it might be noisy, but we can try it out. I don't give a fuck. I'm just lazy.
What do you mean it might be noisy? What are you talking about?
From touching it, like it'll have a pickup. I don't care. Just do it. Do it. I don't give a fuck.
We good.
Run
baby.
it.
Look.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got all that out, man. Let's shift gears.
You want to shift gears?
We shift
Yeah.
gears, man. We've
All
been
right.
on this for a while now.
So-
People get it.
So we talked about Scary Hours last week.
Okay.
All right. What was your favorite track off that?
Of course, everyone's favorite track, Lemon Pepper Freestyle.
Come
Is there any
on,
other?
man.
Is there any other
Come
answer
on,
to
yeah,
that?
me. He said,
Bro, Ross.
said something
Ross.
I don't
Shit
know.
off
That
my
little baby
kid.
hit
Yeah,
for
yeah,
me.
yo.
Oh,
Wives
shit.
get googly eyed, regardless of what they husbands
yo.
do to provide.
Yo.
Come on, fam.
That
What we
nigga
talking
said
about?
Patrick Mahomes about to fall short a couple hundred. You know, he just signed a $500 million contract.
Come
he
on,
said
man.
He falling short a couple $100
Come
million.
on, man.
That's
She
fucked.
said, I just
That nigga
fuck-
Drake said, "Look at my watch. It's never shown me crunch time because I ain't never let it come to that one time."
I fucked the Notary Republic. She saw some undeniable
Well,
numbers. Come
Sandy
on, man.
had me on my Urkel. Come on,
Come
man.
on.
Sandy
Yeah,
had me on my
man,
Urkel, man.
Come on,
Oh
son.
my god.
So Ross and Drake is like Jordan and Pippen. We gotta
Ooh.
verify that now because listen, we can go to Lemon Pepper Freestyle.
Yup.
We can go to Gold Roses.
Go Roses.
Lord knows.
Into the mic.
Gold Roses.
Yep, there you go.
Lord knows.
There you go.
Ashton Martin music. If y'all haven't listened to the
Ashton.
Drake extended version with Drake verse, please do. I don't know how you've gone this long without. If you haven't, but you need to, because that's a legendary Drake verse, bro. They never miss. I want a Ross andAke collab album. That would
No,
be
I'm okay.
fucking classic.
No.
You sound
no.
crazy.
No,
They've
I
never
wouldn't-
missed.
No.
Never missed.
No.
You wouldn't take a
No,
eight.
no,
You wouldn't
no,
take
no,
a 7-song Ross
No,
and Drake
no.
LP.
Give me 5.
I would
Take
want.
5.
No, they've dropped nothing but
I would
classics
want a
together.
Drake album of all features and have multiple of that. That's what I would
Be
take.
quiet.
Man, Ross
Stop.
and Drake.
Nigga,
Jordan
what?
and Pippen.
Bro,
You stop. You
Are you
stop.
serious?
I'll take a
Hey.
5-song EP with Drake.
About
and-
Scary Hours 2, the first song was trash.
No,
I'ma
you're
keep it real.
tripping.
Yes.
With
I
Baby?
agree.
The first no.
Or what's
That
next?
was number 2.
What's
That was number
new?
2.
What's next?
Yeah.
That was trash.
Come on.
The
son.
intro was bad,
Look,
bro.
Summertime,
It was
I was
okay.
just chilling. New
Okay.
Year's, I was
Okay.
stretching.
Okay.
Bro,
Valentine's
bro,
Day,
listen,
I
bro.
was fucking.
That might have been,
nigga.
bro. That might have been
Huh?
good for any other
It was
artist, but
rap
the
and intro.
bar for Drake is so high, bro.
Fam,
That he didn't.
I
try.
was just
It was in
stretching.
between.
Y'all want to know what I
Valentine's Day,
do?
I was
Valentine's Day, I had
fucking-
sex.
okay.
Okay, like come on, bro.
Okay.
Look. It was
No.
intro. It was
Okay,
It was
'cause
an
y'all-
intro song
he
at the
not-
same time. Cause like, bro, if that was a
He
big
not-
album, that would be an intro song, right?
That would not be an intro song. in
It
a
would
big
be
album.
an intro song.
No, it
it would
would
be
not.
like, hey, this is
No,
what
it
I
would
was doing.
not.
Now I'm
That
here to
wouldn't-
fuck
nah,
it
nah,
up.
that wouldn't.
Thank you.
Nigga, come on.
That wouldn't be an intro.
Never,
Drake
never.
for
An
Drake.
interlude? An interlude song? Is that what you would call that?
That's a throwaway.
No, that's a
It is
regular
a
like.
throwaway, but like, bro, it was the way that he went
There's
about
a reason why it's not on the
it.
album.
It's got that open
Thank you.
sound of an intro. It's just like, it's
Baby
like
went
a
crazy.
sentence.
Shout out to Lil Baby. Baby.
He
went
said,
crazy.
"I'm
That
not a
shit went
goat,
hard,
but I
though.
fit the description."
Baby did.
Woo!
He ate
That
his verse.
nigga
I ain't
is-
gonna lie.
Bro. Boy, a nigga that didn't want to rap too,
Yeah.
bro. I'm amazed when I hear. I'm like, this nigga didn't want to do it.
That's crazy.
He didn't
Bro,
want to do it. They
Thug
had
saw
to
the
force him
potential
to.
in him.
Have you've heard the song "Everybody"?
Yeah.
Come on here. This nigga has a part. So I think I found the brilliance in Little Baby is that his ability to switch flow at an instant. So he's rapping in his regular flow, and then all of a sudden it snaps. He's like, I just hope they can take me. I give me a sound like Megan. can fly to LA and fuck a little Brown in the Lakers. And it's that, like, his ability to just switch.
He's like
combined
talking.
with his voice, man.
Yeah.
But it's unique.
It has to be the voice all the time. Like, there's like people that could write some fire shit, but that's why you write for niggas because you ain't got the voice for it.
Exactly.
But he wrote that shit.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Shout out Quentin Miller.
Shout out Quentin Miller. Though.
Yo, Quentin Miller lost
Shout out
the
Quentin
leg.
Miller, dog.
That
I
nigga
feel so-
lost the leg.
Bro, he
and
went
Shout
through
out
the
Quentin
fucking
Miller, bro. I fuck with you. Q, I fuck with you wherever
Dog,
you
he
at, my
went
nigga.
through
I
the
fuck with
ringer.
you.
He was getting knocked out by niggas, getting fucking blocked out by
Yeah, bro,
niggas.
it was
got
bad
his
for
leg
Quentin.
gone, nigga. He
It was
went
bad
through
for
the
that nigga.
ringer.
That's what I'm saying. Shout out to him. I'm showing him love, man.
bro.
Fuck
Godspeed.
with
And
Cool.
Party Next Door, bro. He got shelved.
PND.
Oh no.
That nigga does, bro. He be tricked, bro.
He peaked too
If that
early.
nigga was at a motherfucking strip club, he be throwing pennies, nickels, and dimes.
No,
bro.
you tripping.
PND
Bro.
peaked too early.
You
Dog.
trip. Y'all are his
He's
last album was fire.
It was fire, but he shelved half the fuck, bro.
The last
Don't hold
album-
your breath.
He's a step above
Don't
where Fetty
wait
is, bro.
on my
A step above.
love. That what?
He's a step above Fetty, bro.
Shut.
What, Rico?
Bro, he
Shut
peaked
the
early,
fuck
bro.
up.
Say what you got to say.
You said Fetty.
He's
You
a step
comparing
above
Fetty-
Fetty. Nigga. He drops like Fetty does randomly, not all the time, but people actually hear his shit. He's a step above Fetty.
Fetty Wap? Nah, I
Roses,
can't.
Look,
roses.
Hey.
Oh, this is how I spend a little bit of night time.
Yo, this is a
This is
take.
how we feel
It
for the
ain't
night
said
time.
PND is a step above Fetty Wap.
You guys, look. No, when niggas
My
hear shit
nigga
like
said
that,
PND is
Listen,
a step
listen,
above Fetty Wap.
That's so.
Hey, look.
Why do
Look.
people do this?
Hey,
No,
look, bro. Hey,
no.
look, bro. Look, if you gonna put that take into the atmosphere, you got to be willing to die on that hill,
Listen,
bro.
I'll die on that.
Are you
'cause
willing
look,
to die on the hill that
actually-
PND is just a step above
you have
Fetty
to
Wap?
take it from the sense
Actually.
of not a sound and not who they are.
Okay.
It's the dropping in audience is what I'm saying. The intake
Okay.
of what they're giving.
You know what? But actually, Fetty had a better run than Party.
he
Now,
did.
Party
he did.
has the longevity.
But nigga,
if
you're
you
still
think
going
about
back to actual sound and like impact. Like I'm talking
nothing
about.
sound, nigga. What? They don't
Nigga.
even sound the same.
So
What
you're
you
talking about straight impact.
We
Like
talking about
impact and
impact.
like
Nigga,
like.
get your Yeezys off my leg, nigga.
I was saying like the
I see you got
like
Yeezys on, son.
gravitating.
I see you, son. You shining.
He's like,
Hey,
oh,
I'm gonna respond
just
to
want me
your
some Weezy
hostility
today.
with love, my brother. I love
Okay.
you regardless.
I call you son.
Eat
'cause
his
you
ass
I
up.
love
shine
you
like one.
regardless, brother.
I call you son because you shine like
You
one.
want these?
Damn.
Do you want these?
Yo,
You want
Yo.
these?
Kill-
what?
He pulled a
Nigga,
Michelle
no,
Obama on you, nigga.
Wait.
You want these?
Nigga, no, I don't.
I'm
He pulled
gonna throw him a pair after the
Nigga,
show,
He
everybody.
pulled a
I'ma throw him
Michelle
pair.
Obama
Yo,
on your
that's
ass,
He's
bro.
my brother. I love this
Are
nigga.
you
My
Above.
brother.
fucking kidding me?
He
My
went
brother.
Charlamagne,
Yo,
you
you
went
what?
Michelle, bro.
You want these? Shut up.
Damn.
Shut up.
Brother,
That's hilarious.
brother. You don't need help with no fashion. You wavy as hell.
There you go.
Thank
But
you.
brother,
Listen.
off the love, you know what I'm saying? I'll get you a gift.
All
bro.
right. Okay. All right.
Hey, so we getting to the end of it right now. Is there any final words for anybody?
no,
Like,
because
okay, let
we
me ask
didn't
a
even
question.
we didn't even get to the real conversation about Drake. Are
Oh
we
my
getting to the
God.
end? Is this that like we can't?
By him retiring?
Oh well, we got a lot more we can go.
Oh, we good. What
I,
time? is it?
I only said it to like how long it was to get this, but we're already an hour in.
yeah,
That's all right. We don't gotta be that till 10 anyway.
Yeah, but he gotta go get pants real
He
quick.
do gotta go.
Yeah.
I could just meet y'all there, though. That ain't no thing.
Ain't
Okay,
nothing.
it's up to you.
So, the whole reason we even brought up Drake, right? Because we already went over Scary. Well, I guess we didn't even really do too much of a deep dive.
No,
last
we
week.
just said our
It doesn't matter,
favorites.
right?
Yeah.
But Rolling Stones came out with an article where they were just like, "Yo, it's looking like Drake is about to retire because of how spicy he was acting on Lemon Pepper Freestyle." and shit. He was acting so because he was talking about like, damn, could you imagine me not talking about being on top or like not being
He
able?
said Air
this-
Canada Center when I'm gone. Type shit.
Yeah,
He did
this,
say
How y'all
that.
niggas remember this shit so
nigga's-
fast?
Fam, this
Well,
nigga.
I
Because
don't
said-
I've listened
Hold
to that
on,
shit
wait,
like
wait,
30
wait,
times
wait,
since
wait,
it
wait,
dropped,
wait,
bro.
wait. He said
Shit
these
fire.
little niggas, I don't even know what their profession is. I ushered in a new generation.
This
These are
is
where my
kind of
confessions live. I said, nigga, what?
Bro.
That's one of the hardest bars.
Nah, that nigga's undeniable, bro.
Get it? Did you do the science?
Yes.
Did you do the science? Did you do the science on that?
No.
Bro, that
only
nigga's
got half of
nigga's
it. 'Cause
He
undeniable.
ushered in a new generation.
Usher, confessions.
He ushered
Yeah.
in a new one.
Okay, I got that. So okay, I did get it. I thought there was more to it than that.
Confessions.
Hey, look,
These are
this
my
this how I
confessions.
feel
No, I
about
get
Drake,
that.
man.
No, I know.
I thought
Drake
it was
has.
something else.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm ready for the next phase of Drake when he gets back into acting. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank
I'm
you.
ready. I'm ready for the next phase
Oh
of Drake,
my
bro.
God.
I feel that. I feel that.
Bro, we start watching Degrassi.
Bro,
We
you know what I'm
need
saying?
it.
Wheelchair Jimmy, bro. Like, I'm ready for Drake to get back into that space. You feel me?
man.
Because look, musically, he has
Oh,
nothing.
shit.
He has nothing to prove anymore. Even if he,
He
says
did it.
even if he says he retires, bro, he's one of
Bro.
those people that you can really tell he really enjoys being in the booth. It's not just a profession for him. It's something that he really loves to do. He loves to
bops,
make music.
bro.
He loves it, bro.
Yeah.
So he won't ever stay away from it too long, bro. We'll get a Drizzy track once or twice a year. We'll get a few features once or twice a year. Maybe we'll get an album every 2.5 years, every 3
Yeah.
years instead of every other year. But
No, it's muted.
but
So-
nah, man. He said it a long time ago. He said 35 is when I'm planning on retire. It's already funded. He turns 35 this year.
Shit.
Ooh.
I did
He
have a
said that
thought.
shit a long time ago back on Views.
I had a crazy thought years ago, and I was like, if Drake retired, like, what if he wrote for
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
How
he
would-
already writes for
people? How?
people.
Well,
writes
he
for
did.
people.
He did early on for Jay-Z and shit like that. Like, I know, but like, how would it hit now?
I feel like honestly,
Like-
this nigga delivery is so perfect. He should only write for himself. Personally,
I don't know. I feel like I could see him writing for Rihanna one time.
for who?
For the one time,
And
Rihanna.
she fucking.
He
puts
did
out
on work.
music.
That's what I'm saying. But like, work was lit, right?
Shout out to
If-
Rihanna, man. She a
nigga,
boss ass bitch.
We hear that.
Shout
shit,
out
right?
to Rihanna.
$3
She
billion
said,
dollar
"Fuck the
company.
music, Fenty Beauty. I
She
got
don't
something
even
for my
care.
bitch before." Shout out
And
to
she got her
Rihanna.
billionaire,
Shout out to Rihanna,
bro.
bro.
And
Shout out
she
to
got her
Rihanna.
billionaire. She's like, "Fund me, nigga."
That's a $3 billion
Bro,
company.
Bro.
that's a boss ass woman.
So wait. So this brings me to my next point is, so if we are gonna start seeing these niggas retire, the upper echelon of rap currently, right?
Semi-retired,
The
bro.
cold,
Yeah, that's
well,
true.
of course, because they will never actually truly retire, just like Hove has retired. Like
Because they have
3
so much
times.
love for it. They
It's
can't.
only 2 young niggas that can carry the torch. You're out.
Baby,
Roddy?
and no, it ain't Roddy. Hold on, let me guess. Hold on.
Okay.
Baby,
You know the other nigga, bro.
Roddy.
I just said it.
No.
No,
He's
I thought
close.
you said. I thought
He's
you
close.
said Rod.
No, Roddy.
He's close.
So
There's only 2 young niggas that can really carry this torch.
it's not gonna.
You gonna
I'll
say the
slap
baby?
The shit out of you if it's gonna.
It's
Oh,
not
the
gonna.
baby.
The
It's
baby's
not
in
the baby
conversation
either.
though.
He's in the conversation. To me, it's Lil Baby and Kodak.
Oh my God, you and this Kodak.
Bro,
tape.
my nigga Kodak is my
Yeah,
nigga,
word.
bro.
Yeah, this is definitely PC. Like, I'm gonna catch y'all niggas later. Like, yo, thank you for tuning in.
Yo,
Oh my
Kodak.
Look,
Bro,
wait.
Kodak
so
can be the young,
sick.
bro. He can be that
Oh.
nigga, bro. I'm telling
oh my
you.
God.
Oh my God. I need to hear. What is your explanation? Because look. I agree where you see that, but over Roddy and debate, like, look, my sense is the
Kodak
baby.
been in and out of jail for like
I
3
know,
years,
but that
bro.
nigga, he
Now
already
it's his
acting
time.
dumb, bro. You saw how he was talking to Pooh Shiesty? You know, like,
Bro, the
we
nigga
hit over here.
institutionalized.
Like,
He
bro,
need to get back into reality first.
that nigga is
Bro,
never
listen,
going
listen,
to be.
listen,
He's
listen,
on a forever shroom trip, bro.
Bro, listen.
He's not coming
Kodak,
back.
bro, listen, bro. It's some things with Kodak, bro. For one, I think he's one of the most naturally gifted young niggas.
I'll
It
give
don't
you that.
feel forced, bro. He just himself.
Yep.
He is just a nigga, bro. For one, he from South Florida. Let's get this correct. Florida niggas be different.
I lived in Jacksonville.
Florida niggas is different, bro.
Fuck, bro.
Different.
Facts.
They're
He
their own
has no
place.
guidance. He grew up with no pops, bro. I think he's one of them young niggas that he's facing a lot of tribulations right now. In and out of prison. He just got out. Remember when he was in prison, he kept putting all those notices about how they was treating him in prison. You remember that?
Yeah.
He was like, yo, the guards beating me up in here, this,
Yep.
that, and the
His
third,
mom was
bro.
fending for him and telling
Yeah,
him
they was
everything.
all
They
type of
even
shit.
had what was it? The Crump lawyer.
I don't-
last name
I don't
Crump?
know, I
Something
don't know
Crump?
shit about
Bro,
it.
I
no,
only remember his
bro,
name
listen,
because that's
listen.
my family's last name.
I
so.
just think I see the potential in Kodak. I seen what he been through, bro. I
Into the
believe in
mic.
Kodak, bro.
That one shit he
I
was singing to
believe in him.
JT. He was like, I want JT on that shit. He's
Bro,
like,
he didn't say some
Speaking of
bullshit.
JT,
The Lauren
bro.
London shit was some bullshit. That was bad. Remember that?
Yeah, that was awful.
That was awful.
Yo, come holler. Shut
But
up.
listen, bro. Kodak, Lil Baby is the 2 young niggas that I think can really carry the torch. The Baby, I don't know.
So
He's
we
the
just
Missy
so wait,
Elliott
wait,
man
of our
generation.
Wait. We just gonna disregard Lil Uzi like he don't exist.
I don't consider Lil Uzi in that realm.
Fam, what are you talking? He did 500,000 sales.
I just feel like he was before all of them. Uzi, I've been listening to Uzi since 2015.
Oh, you know
I ain't
what?
gonna lie. I've been listening to Uzi for 6 years now, bro.
So then where would you
He's-
put him?
he's like
not
how-
with the Drakes and the Coles
Bro,
and the
the
Kendricks.
way that I see him,
Nah, he's in between.
the reason why
He's like with the 21 Savages.
Nah,
But
I don't
he's not the
No,
new
that's
generation
so
niggas, bro.
Where I put him is the same sense that I put rock bands. When they went through their run, they had their stretch. It's a lot faster now. Everything's faster now, but he's
Who we referring to?
Lil Uzi.
Okay.
So he went through his stretch, right? And now he just pops up and gives you spurts of shit, just like old rock bands when those niggas get old and they ain't doing the drugs anymore. They doing certain shit, but they're getting shit done. And they just pop up and they give you a random tour, random, like, you know, like when they get back together type random shit.
So
that's the way that I see him.
So just because he doesn't conform to a certain release schedule,
Not giving-
I just,
not
bro,
saying
listen,
that.
when I think of the new young niggas, bro, I think within the last 2.5 years.
Okay, I'll give you that. Yeah.
3 years, maybe.
But
Right.
not Kodak.
Okay.
Baby, Lil Baby,
Not
Lil
Kodak.
Baby, Roddy,
Gunna.
Gunna. Them niggas is within the last 2.5, 3 years.
And we forgetting like about JID, Earth Gang, and all them. Which
How do
I don't
you feel
understand
about
why they're
Nav?
not bigger.
Yeah.
But listen, we've
I
talked.
love
we've
doing
talked
that to
about
people.
Nav.
I
Shut
love
up.
doing that to people, bro. They just
He got
Can't
some
believe
shit,
it.
man.
No, he got some bangers,
got
but
some
like
shit.
he not even in a
Bro,
conversation.
I just
I'm
heard a
like,
song with him
Baby
the other
and
day, and I'm like,
him
bro.
and Travis Scott on that one track, what's it called?
Turks.
No.
baby.
There was a
That's
song that I
shit.
just heard with
The
Nav and
Scots?
somebody else the other day,
No,
and
that
it
was
was
Scotty.
fucking insane. And I was like, why do people like hate? Every time I hear a song by
Champion, him
Nav,
and
I'm
Travis
like,
Scott, I love that
why the
shit.
fuck do they not fuck with Nav?
That track with him and Meek. I feel like Nav get more love
Yeah, that's
in
what
the
it was,
industry
him and
than he get with the fans.
Well, he's a good producer.
Yeah.
The nigga can produce some shit.
Other people
can make
respect
a
him,
beat.
but
Why does the culture want to readily like dismiss this nigga? Why?
Because he
used to say
combs his
nigga.
hair down to line it up.
and he used to say,
Okay,
nigga.
and don't Jack Harlow do the same shit?
No, he
He
rocks
got
his
the
regular
curls, he got
curly
the
ass hair.
Jufro, yeah.
No, he don't.
I hate
No, he
niggas.
don't.
I
No, he
hate-
don't.
Yes, he
No, he
does.
don't.
Where's
Stop.
my phone at,
Stop.
fam? What are you talking?
Let's see.
Speaking of, if Jack Harlow would have dropped his album in the beginning of this year,
Hey,
it
I
would've
need
been
a
crazy.
2-on-2. You and me versus Quavo and Jack Harlow.
Bro.
Reek, we would body them niggas.
Oh, 100%. Them niggas can't check me. What?
I was
looks-
mad. My man's in the chat said I'm
He got
a.
a whole like. What are you talking about?
He let the Jufro grow. He got the curls.
Meanwhile, Nav
looks like
got
this nigga
straight
Remy I
hair,
know.
combs it down, and then gets the comb down lined up. That shit is so
And
trash.
bro, he from the 6, nigga. And
Okay.
Bro.
that's what they own.
Ugh.
So you gonna dismiss this nigga whole body of work because
Rico just
he got a
thinking
comb
like,
over.
Listen, who
He got a comb over.
Listen, my nigga.
Nigga, you had a comb over
Who,
before.
no, I have never.
Yes, you had a comb
in
over,
my
nigga.
life.
Yes, you have,
Had a
nigga.
comb over.
Reek.
Never in my life.
Dog, this nigga had the S
2011.
curl.
Check the yearbook.
Fam,
I will bring the
Bro.
yearbook here.
No.
I will bring
No.
the yearbook
comb
here.
over, nigga.
I will bring the
never-
yearbook
listen,
He
here.
had the
Nigga,
soul
I-
glow. I know he
I never.
You had to
listen,
listen,
I
nigga.
never combed my hair down and then got it lined
Rico,
up.
you
Oh
used
my
to have
God.
the 12 years a slave, bitch, nigga.
Oh
Yes, you
my
did, nigga.
God.
Yes, you did, bro. You had the motherfucking
Nigga,
comb over with the
listen,
part.
my grandma made
Stop.
me used to get my hair cut at Bo-Ricks. I couldn't help it.
Oh man, damn.
Yeah, you know what I
Damn.
mean? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, what was I supposed to do?
I didn't mean to bring
said
up
you
that
had the
painful
12
memory.
Yeah,
brother.
that was
slave.
tough,
Yeah,
my
man,
nigga.
You
That
had the
was
21
tough.
years, 12 years a slave.
12 years a nigga, my guy. Are
Dog. Nigga, you had the
R.I.P.
soul
Chadwick,
glow,
by the
bro.
way, man.
Oh my God.
You, huh? What'd you say?
Said R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, man. God bless the dead, man. Shit. That's crazy.
2020, we lost a lot of motherfuckers, bro.
We did,
Kobe,
man.
I,
We did.
Kobe and Gigi.
Nah, man. Why you gotta bring that up? That's sad, man.
I'm trying to give love out here.
Yo, what
Hey,
was
but
your,
listen.
wait, what was your chance take?
My chance take? Yo, okay, this is my chance take, right? I want y'all to think about this because I've been sitting on this for a while and I've been ready to unleash this on the proper platform, and I feel like this is the time.
Oh shit.
I feel like chance was given to us early and grew up too soon.
Yes.
I wish I would have gotten more of in between young wild Chance and family Chance.
Keep going.
Yo, because Chance went from acid rap Chance, right?
Right.
Then he went to coloring book, right?
Yeah.
Coloring book was more like a family thing, right? He was talking about God, his family, his girl. You know, he was
Yeah.
all on that, which is cool. And I have no problems with that. And then now Chance is on some full family man shit, right? A lot of niggas our age can't
Yeah.
quite
I'm not
relate to
singing
that.
no more. That's my shit.
Yeah.
I'm not singing on.
But it's like, bro, I wish I would have got more of the acid rap Chance,
was
bro.
every
I wish
year.
I would have known when Chance dropped that was like a moment that we weren't going to get back from him.
Yeah.
Because I loved acid
We
rap
didn't
shit.
live through any fuck ups. That's what it was.
Bro,
we
he
didn't get to
just
see
went
his
from-
growth and be happy about it.
Like, bro, it's, you know, there's artists that you grow up with, right?
Yes.
There's
Yeah.
artists that you grow up with and you watch them grow up and you grow up
Yeah.
with them.
But it was
I-
every year with him.
Yo, it was
No, it
like he
wasn't.
went.
Yeah, it
Yo, it was like
Nigga,
he
we
went
got
from
acid rap coloring book, and then it went to the big day. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. But like the
he
spaces,
grew up so fast.
yeah,
though,
the
you know what I
spaces
mean,
feel
bro?
like
Hey,
you
do
got
agree-
acid rap the next
you
year
agree
was
with
this,
my
it was
take
this.
That it was like we got Chance like young, reckless, wild Chance, innocent.
when we were still around that
Fam,
part
it
too.
was like 5. It was like 4 years between acid rap and coloring book. Like, what do you expect that nigga not to grow?
Well,
up?
how
And
I'm
then-
just
fast
saying.
it
I
is,
wish
bro.
we would have.
And then between coloring book and the big day was another 4 years.
but he
Big
would
Day
dip
was
off.
whatever.
The big day was not
Bro,
that
he
bad.
grew up so much from acid rap to that. Bro, I personally loved Young Channel from '79. Talking about some. Yo. I love that
Like,
Chance,
bro,
bro.
Yeah.
Talking about some.
that got me through a lot.
Damn.
Yo,
A
for real.
lot,
Days.
bro.
Talking. Yo, that nigga used to be talking about some. We hate this. We hate the springtime because everyone dies in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so
Everybody
Yo,
hard.
like a
dies in
young
the summer.
Where the fuck is
innocent-
Matt Lauer at?
When you
Fucking
say
Somebody get
goodbye,
Kid Kirk
tell
will be
them why the
here.
spring-
Probably scared of all the refugees.
Look like it's a fucking
The
hurricane in here,
Woo!
bro.
Dog.
And then now he's just a family man, and there's nothing wrong with it. But I wish I feel like I wish I would have gotten more Chance.
Got you.
More music
I
from
get it.
Chance during that transition, bro.
Yeah.
Dog.
I really feel like that.
Everybody dies.
Love
in the
Chance though,
summer.
man. Shout out Chance. Shout out Chance.
Dog. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
This
man.
my jam. This my jam. This shit my
Bro.
favorite
Shout out
song,
Kinsley,
probably
man.
you
She
don't know
cute
the
as hell.
word.
That's a
What was
cute
your
ass
That's a
girl.
cute
favorite
ass-
acid
cute ass
rap
girl, bro.
song is the question.
Ooh,
Oh, bro, it's
that's
easy, bro. For me, it's
That's love was so hard. Even though
That's love.
even though
it's
an
all
interlude.
hard, bro. But I'm really a fan of Pusha Man.
yeah,
I love Pusha Man.
Yeah.
Bro. I love that track. I don't know what it is,
Bro.
bro.
that was my
I
shit.
fucked with the That's Love when he's like getting his shit off. Like in the
Yeah.
beginning when he's really just rapping. He's like,
Hey, Lost is a low key classic.
Bro.
Let's get low.
No.
Yeah.
that was.
oh my god.
And that what was it?
Yo.
What was it? The
Bro.
cigarettes, like cigarettes on
Oh,
cigarettes.
you
The
talking
rest
about,
my mama
Cocoa
think
Butter
I
Kisses?
Yeah,
see.
bro.
I
Cocoa
got
Butter
pearls
Kisses,
in
yup.
my
I was
hoodie,
living
all
through
my
that, bro.
Bro,
I
acid
know,
rap.
I
I ain't gonna lie. Acid rap is a top 5 rap mixtape to me.
I'll
That's
give it top
top
3.
5.
I'll give it top 3 to be honest.
Better.
I'll
and
give
then,
it
and
that.
then Wayne got one of them, and then for me Detroit, I think it's up there for me.
I still love good ass intro though, man. Juice, bro. This whole thing was favorite song with him and
That
Charlie.
shit my favorite song. You just don't know the words, but I still fuck with
What
you.
was it? Juke? Was it? What's the
Juke
one?
Jam.
Juke-
That was
Juke
on
Jam.
Coloring Book.
That's Juke Jam, but I thought there was a Juice.
I
That's what it
got
was, right?
the juice.
Yeah, there we go.
I
There
got
we go.
the listen, you know what was so
Bro.
crazy is because you hear this kid get on the mic and you hear the ju, ooh, ah, like his
Yeah.
ad libs.
Bro, he was David
Ruffin
on
his
crack.
cadence was nuts.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I loved, bro. Young Chance. I loved Young Chance.
Yeah.
Nobody
I loved
can
everything he
recreate that.
represented, bro.
There's no way to recreate.
Hey
the
man,
feel
my
you
hot
got.
take, and we're gonna put this on wax right now. I think Chance will be the mayor of Chicago one day.
I
believe
agree.
I believe it.
He'll be the mayor of
100%.
Chicago one day,
That's
bro.
kind of a
100%.
cold take. I'm gonna be honest.
It's not a cold.
That's a
take.
little cold.
No one's put it on wax before, so I'm putting it on wax.
I haven't heard anybody
It's on
specifically
wax,
say it.
baby.
I haven't heard nobody say it. I agree though.
Right quick.
Honestly, I think no. Just I think we're about to wrap up here.
Yeah,
Hang tight.
we're an
Um,
hour and 30 minutes in.
Chance the Rapper, I think he'll come with some shit. It's
Yes.
Chance. It's Channel.
I
And
hope
even
so.
if he doesn't, I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna listen. I like the big day. We can be eternal, forever. Come on, man. That shit- Anyways,
It's okay, man.
Oh shit.
I think we're good here.
Yeah, man. It's been another episode of Def PC. This is episode 14. And did you want to tell them anything, like to follow you on?
Man, y'all can really the only real social media I be on, other than my Wandering Poet account, which is at Wandering Poet _ is my Snapchat. You can follow me on Snapchat, KYTHAKIDD. I post on there from time to time. If y'all got any questions about anything, y'all want to ask a question about life, about this episode, anything, I'm definitely open to speak with everyone. And you know, this is just my first time on here. But I'll be on here plenty more times, so
Won't
y'all
be
get
the
to see,
last
y'all
time.
get
Yeah,
to
it
y'all
w-
get
it-
to know me a lot better for
It
sure.
definitely won't be the last one. We can just go a quick hour 34 and it's so fucking flawlessly.
Oh yeah, man. It's like the
Yeah,
first time
man.
we did our first one, man.
Exactly.
Hey
I
man,
love
I
it.
appreciate y'all having
Energy,
me on
man.
here for sure, man. I love the energy, I love the vibes.
Yeah.
It's
Thank
all
you.
love.
Shit.
Definitely.
We need something else. So
Yes.
thank you.
So listen, this is episode 14. If you fucked with it, we fuck with you. Now hit that like button, share this shit, send it to somebody you love, all that good shit. Listen, this is Death for PC. We just some culturally clueless niggas trying to get a clue out here. All right?
Hey man,
Yeah, I
we
know.
just some senseless niggas trying to be sensible.
hey, hell yeah.
man. There we
Yeah,
go.
man.
That's
There
all
we
it
go.
is, man.
And
Anyway,
we
I
dropping the
fucking-
gems.
We love you guys.
Love you.
All love.